Whoa, why so loud?
Hello?
What happened?
Hey man, you weren't here for Eternal Sunday.
Yeah, I wasn't. Of course, I wasn't here. Okay, wait. Let's do a proper intro. Hello, great. Hello, everyone. Welcome to your weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's more than modern. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts, alongside the Magic God, Cass Egg.
How can I be Magic God if I don't really play Magic anymore?
Yeah, still bad. Still bad at it. Anyway, shout out to Italy.
Italy.
Yeah. Somebody, I changed the chat and then suddenly the chat disappeared. I do not know who you are. Shout out again. We're here from Singapore. Let's go live on Facebook.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, so I guess we have blue-white control versus what looks to be shaping up to be Jeskai control.
Why you sit so far away?
I don't know, man.
Cass, are you
The
like?
aircon, man. It's
Are you?
Wait, what? What are you gonna say? Let's hear it, man. Let's hear some inappropriate.
Already? No, that's meant for round 3. Yeah, we're watching Kenny Look and Lim Yi Seong, and Kenny looks like blue white control looks like, and Yi Seong here he's playing Jeskai or maybe blue red. So he's playing Jeskai. I'm not sure whether he's playing control. Looks like he's playing a control variant.
I mean, if you're not a tempo deck, would you really play Liman in like a?
Now that's the thing, right? Like I'm betting Kenny's deck is more of like a tempo deck. Like you get down the guys of Saint Traff and then like you just swing. And the Remand, like he has clearly identified like he is not a control deck, right? He is the aggressor, and so just playing a Remand into a counter spell or like into something that will push Kenny, 1 or 2 turns back.
Yeah,
so that he can set up, maybe a Geist in Traff like this turn or something.
Yeah, that's possible, but we see that Kenny is actually not just playing flat blue white, he's also playing Jeskai because that's a Steam.
Oh yeah,
Steam
that's
brand.
a Steam Vents.
And we briefly glanced through it, that there was some amount of, I think, Boros Charm, and if not, another Electrolyze or something like that.
Oh, nice. So look, I just
modern man.
Of the 2 decks, I think
I think we're gonna be.
I think Kenny's winning.
I don't know, man.
Look at the lands.
No, man. The lands don't intimidate your opponent.
I'll kill you with money. I throw money in your face.
If you play against Ben, and you've touched his he's played with his deck, as in the deck he's owned, then nothing of this caliber scares you anymore.
Yeah, I know lah.
You're like, wow, every basic land is a guru. Wow, every dual land is a beta duo. Like,
whoa,
I think
they're all blackboarded. What?
I think if I damage this deck, I might have like a few generations of people looking here, that kind of thing. But I think there's a chance Yi-Seong's playing the Jeskai with the Kiki Jiki combo.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Usually like a popular variant, I believe.
That's so weird. I mean, like, Jeskai,
Kiki. It's like a Kiki Jiki resto. Like they put it as a one off, and then like it's one of the finishers if like the Jays or the colonies don't get there. Because you take up 2 card slots only for the combo.
Just as like I win, right? Like you tapped out. Oh, cool.
It increases the number of ways you can win the game. And for 2 card slots, I think that's pretty okay. But yeah, I think we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Both of them are playing the control variant of this Jeskai. Yeah.
We see a Jace in Kenny Lock's hand. Yeah, it feels so weird. Now that I've transited to playing a bit more Legacy in terms of like the format of Magic that I play now, it feels so weird, man. When you cast Op and you cast Serum Vision, it feels like something feels
it's right. Wrong. Wow. Are you like?
I'm not elitist, man.
No. That is clearly like, man, I'm too good for this format.
Hey man, when you cast Ponder and then you cast like Brainstorm Fetch, you're like, you feel
oh
so
man,
good.
yeah.
I look at 6 cards on my library.
Scry 2 first, then you draw.
And then you go back to playing Modern and you're like,
I'm supposed to draw first.
And then
shit.
you Scry 2, then you're like,
Yeah, that will get you into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, so it does feel a bit weird watching Modern after such a long period of time. Because actually all the games that we've been watching in the shop itself is just playtesting of like ridiculously unfair decks, like the Blue-Red Phoenix decks.
Oh yeah,
the Hollow One Phoenix deck.
Yeah, they just don't interact with your opponent, right? Like those decks. Well, there will be a time when Modern will rotate, right? The meta game will shift to, oh, I'm going to be playing like main board Tormod scripts.
Yeah.
In a Cheerios deck.
And if I mean you weren't here last week for Wednesday, but the funniest game happened to Alfian.
Why?
So he was playing Jin House Phoenix Hollow One, the red green variant.
Okay.
And then he went land fetch, and Felipe was playing Blue Black Mill.
Oh yeah, no, I watched that.
Oh,
dude.
yeah, oh my.
I watched that and
so
he got like totally wrecked.
Yeah, so me and Ilham was sitting at the table, we're like trying to keep it to ourselves and not laugh. Because after the archive trap resolved,
the last card,
like Philip said to like wait, hang on.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh no, it's a surgical. Is he gonna target the right thing? And then boom,
that
like
final last card. Yeah. So
yeah.
the very last card that came out of that
the
archive trap was a Hollow One, and bang, a Hollow One, and then 2 Hollow Ones from Alfian's hands, like just destroyed his game.
Yeah, and then he went on to resolve the burning Kree. So there was a chance that Alfian came back to the game if he had kept like land plus Balen Rivaler, and then he discarded 2 lands and Balen Rivaler. So he was left with like a land, 2 lightning bolts, and some other useless card. And we laughed and walked away from it because it was too funny. And
Alfian just get wrecked.
Yeah, we tried to keep it cool, but then Alfian's reaction just made us laugh. We couldn't maintain the composure we were supposed to have.
Oh man. Yeah, this is how interactive this game has become when we are talking about like last week's stream, right? Which you can find on youtube.com/games. Hey, slipping it in there.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. And that's what we do, man. That's
Shake. Hi, Shake.
Hey, Shake.
Is
What's
that
up?
The same Shake? I'm
yeah,
not sure.
Shake.
What's
Shake
up?
Amiruddin.
Long time.
I'm guessing the J stands for like the other name.
I don't know, man.
Because it's AJ, right? Sheikh Amiruddin.
It's like 2018, man. I don't assume no nothing, man. You know, what if it's like some cool moniker or some edgy like meaning to it? I don't know.
Because you like the Backstreet Boys a lot.
Backstreet
AJ.
Boys, yeah. Oh,
is it AJ?
I think so. I don't know. You look at me funny now that we're talking about this, but I don't know, man.
Backstreet Boys was awesome. Oh no, camera freeze. Give me a sec. There we go.
Okay.
Back to action.
Yeah, man. We need more people. We need more people at the shop so we can buy more equipment, man. More equipment.
Hey, man, I scoped out all the equipment.
The board has not changed by that much. It's just a lot of lands and a lot of counter spells flying left and right.
Yeah, no kidding.
Resolve something.
But yeah, Jace here sticking is quite problematic. Yeah. Fate sealing your opponent feels bad.
I think it's okay actually. Like if you think you're in like you think you're well positioned in terms of like the board state, your hand's pretty okay. I think fate sealing is fine because it forces your opponent to, if he has to lay a trap down like a snapcaster to put like pressure on the Jace,
right?
Or to activate colonnades, and you know all those situations are pretty bad because
you're putting resources into.
Yeah, and it's not optimal because you might have to cast the Jace. I mean, you might have to cast Snapcaster targeting something that's irrelevant just to put the guy on the board and get that value. Where you could keep like a Cryptic Command, Snapcaster kind of hand.
So you're hitting that Jace down a little bit. But no Lightning Bolt to follow up, and Jace sticks around. Gonna Fate Seal again, probably.
Whoa, what's going on, man? It's just got control with Riemann, Snapcaster, Celestial Colony, and now Thing in the Eyes. Have I just not been playing Modern for a really long time?
Yeah,
I feel kind of strange now I'm watching this game.
Thing the Eyes, I think, has been instrumental against all those like aggressive Hollow One decks, those aggressive Dredge. I think Dredge is the main culprit, right? Where if I push it back to your hands, like you need another discard outlet, and then you need to dredge creatures back or to bring creatures back straight from the graveyard. Oh, Terminus off the top there, bang, gonna get rid of most of the cards on the battlefield, but no.
Okay, that's not as good as a Stifle, but Remand is pretty nice.
Yeah, Cryptic Command here going to catch that Remand, unfortunately, and everything returns back to, goes to the bottom of the deck. I think Iseong here is in a little bit of trouble. I don't know. I don't know. It kind of looks like
I think it's not too bad, but the problem is now we're seeing like a main board Anger of the Gods and a Braid, which does.
Yeah, it's like 2 dead cards, right?
So I feel like Yixong's deck is kind of like like a home brew or like something that you don't see regularly?
I I have a feeling like it's an answer to the meta, right? Like you have anger main board Anger of the Gods does get rid of like dredgy type creatures,
Yeah,
gets rid of Vengevine, gets rid of Phoenixes for good. And so running it main board is great, but the Abrade may be a response to
like
one of the best decks in the format right now, which is the KIC.
oh okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, if like the KCI decks are gonna go
KCI,
off,
yeah.
does the break really matter? Because from my recollection, like if they have like the instrumental pieces of the combo, like killing one doesn't do anything because
Well,
they have a chance to just
they
drop
have to
into
set
the
up. They still
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
set up, right? Like
That's true.
sometimes when if you got the god draw, like no,
There's nothing
you can do, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes or most times, KCI players have to set up. They have to either put out the scrap trawler first, or they have to put out one of the key pieces first, and bang, that's when you get value from your braids, right? And
Yeah, that's true.
and it also gets rid of like small creatures. So
I do think that if you're really looking for an answer to the meta game, which is like a lot of unfair graveyard advantage in game one, maybe like
play white.
no, you don't have to play white. You could play like Blue Moon with like Anger main boards. I think that
Oh
might
yeah,
be better.
that's a good idea.
Because you have like Blood Moons to shut down like the land bases for like the different decks, but
Mhm.
you have like board wipes and you have like tempo play on like the more aggressive like unfair decks.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we have been seeing more often than not, right, that the blue white decks had like what we're seeing here have been shifting instead to to Jeskai colored decks, and so their mana base has been getting a little bit more greedy.
Yeah.
More colors means that you have less basic lands, and less. We've seen less usage of Field of Ruin because of that, right?
That's true.
Mm.
And yeah, Shake, thanks for answering. Now we know what the J stands for. And yes, the fairy J's usually means GG.com.
Yeah.
Sadness.
Usually Teferi unanswered is like GG.com.
Yeah.
And then like Teferi J's unanswered is like high five, slow motion, slow mo high five, and then end credits roll.
Yeah. I'll be so happy to see like a Blue White Miracle player, like the legacy one, cast a Teferi instead of Jace. I'll be so happy. I'll be like maybe the happiest day of playing legacy ever.
No.
I know I'm so much
you
happier.
cannot replace the Jace.
Yeah,
like, in
so
legacy.
and that's why you don't. I'm very happy to see them both not be in legacy, because Brainstorm Ponders with like Jace and a possibility of the fairy is just like oh my goodness. That's
I
too
would
bad.
rather play the other Jace, the
2 mana one.
no okay, yeah, the 2 mana one is like pretty good, right? But the other Jace, the one that you scry first and draw,
Scribe
was it?
and draw.
the
Sounds familiar.
Unraveler of Secrets.
Oh, but that's bad.
That's a
man.
bad Jace lah, but I mean like I would rather instead of Teferi, I would rather play that Jace because that Jace is like serious.
Yeah.
When it ultis, like it is major.
Yeah, man. But this it's so weird, man. I think I've been playing too much legacy. I should
Go back to
my
modern.
modern deck for a while. I think I've lost touch
for a while.
Yeah, hey man, if you start casting Ponders and Brainstorms, you don't want to cast Serum Vision. It just feels kind of it feels like you're taking like civilization has progressed, and then you're like, no, I do not want progress.
which is why you play like the Abzan deck in modern.
I could actually look.
You can probably build it back, right? You got your Dark Confidence and shit
I
like
took
that.
a look at the list of the Eldritch Evolution deck, and I felt like going back to like my roots of playing like Creature Toolbox, and then I was like, but then
too slow.
all the times of like casting Collected Companies and hitting like 4 birds and 2 lands, and then it's like PTSD. It's like, no, don't do this to yourself, Cass. Why would you do this?
Yeah, Langstrat saying the pinnacle of civilization, MTG Modern. No, we were actually referring to Legacy.
Vintage is just like an alien planet because no one really owns any vintage cards. So the format is like a unicorn. You only hear about it, but you never seen it in real life.
Black Lotuses. But I actually agree with Langstrat. Like modern is probably the pinnacle of civilization. When you go into like legacy, then you get into hoity-toity elitists like floating energy brains, and then like conversing like
No, but
psionically.
it's really sometimes it feels. Sometimes the things you feel are really silly actually works more. Like you play around the Price for Progress and you're playing like a heavy, like you're playing a Delver deck, then you like leave your wasteland out for yourself to blow up your own land.
blow
so
out
you-
your own
so
lands.
you
Like,
don't die
please
to-
don't kill me.
And then you feel kind of happy, but then you feel kind of dumb. It's kind of weird. It's a weird kind of satisfaction when you play Legacy. That's all I gotta say. So if you can try Legacy and there's a couple of budget decks, or if you have friends who play Legacy, you can join
try
us
it,
on
yeah.
Monday, or you can play our big events every month.
Yeah,
Or
try
yeah,
it out, man.
Just
Like,
try it out. It's a good format.
it's hella fun. I got to play. Well, I don't play a lot anymore, but like get to play once in a
Yeah.
while. Get to play like the Legacy and the Vintage, man. Vintage is, whoa, don't yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's
And-
cool,
and I think
and
the-
like Legacy is like the. It's not even a doorway to like Vintage, right? But like
Yeah.
Legacy is like a different
It's
beast
a-
altogether.
Yeah, it's a different.
It's amazing.
Almost feels like a different game altogether.
Mm.
And yeah,
If you think modern's too boring, then try
Legacy is the
Legacy.
format for you, man.
Oh.
Hey, man, if this doesn't appeal to you, like this next like suggestion, if you play a card called Hymn to Torah, you randomly win. You could just win from casting it.
Yeah.
Two black win the game. Sometimes it happens, and it's actually quite often that it happens. So yes.
Man, him is
Yeah,
amazing.
Do you know
card.
there's a mono black reanimator deck that NGM and Gucci played, and we've seen two customers play it over the course of Eternal. I mean the previous Sundays.
Wasn't Mark also running the mono black? This thing unmasked.
Black red.
Was it black red? No,
Yeah.
it was more.
Mark.
Oh
Mark,
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah.
there's,
He was running black red because
yeah.
he was like playing Faithless Looting. But the general idea is still the same, right? You
No,
unmask,
but it's
you
crazy
unmask yourself.
because you play more traps. So you have Grave Titans, you have Gristle Brands, you have Iona mainboard, and then you have like Massacre Worm, and you have Worm Card. And so sometimes the game doesn't go Entomb Reanimate. It goes like Land, Ritual, Thoughtseize, Ritual, into Grave Titan. I think of course, I don't play Swords to Plowshare. I think I lose here. So it's pretty silly.
Damn,
actually.
on turn 1 he's got like 10 power on the board.
Yeah,
Great.
It's something, and the best part is after playing it, after Jerome built it, it's actually a resilient deck, and it's like I think it's somewhere below like $200. Like I think the really expensive cards are
It's like Iona, that's
no,
it.
it's just Two Leg of the Deads. They don't play any other reserve list cards. It's just Two Leg of the Deads.
Oh yeah,
Grave
okay.
Titans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, so like back to the game. But it looks like
Oh, I feel like we talked for like 20 minutes and. it's
yeah,
tree.
nothing has moved. Yeah,
Yeah.
tree, yeah.
Oh, hi, Ming. Oh, are you having a holiday in Seoul? Damn.
Cool.
I hope it's nice there.
Soul cool.
Oh my goodness, why? Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god, why?
Why are you watching the Magic stream from Seoul?
Because
Dude.
when you're on holiday and you miss Magic, you gotta watch some streams, man.
Go play it like in a Korean shop or
Doesn't you
something
wanna
like that.
understand what they're saying?
I don't know. It doesn't,
It'd
doesn't
be
matter.
difficult.
Yeah, onion haseo, onions for sale.
Isn't that just hello?
Yeah,
So
I know.
like if you cast something and then you like annyeonghaseyo, then he's just like
Huh?
then he like puts it in the graveyard like
Hello.
I didn't say it resolves and annyeonghaseyo, then he like looks at you strange. Man.
It's probably like the only Korean I know.
Oh man, I know like a few stuff but
So
nothing.
Meng Xuan is both on the Facebook stream, which you can find us at facebook.com/games, and the Twitch stream, which you can find us on twitch.com/games. But yeah,
increasing our viewer counts by both channels of
yeah.
viewer.
Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So right now we just see
I feel Twitch is more stable.
really?
I am like 100% for like Twitch. If you guys like switch over to Twitch and like there's nobody watching on Facebook, I will be like,
But there's 13 people on
Like-
our Facebook page, man.
yeah, it's okay.
What?
No, I mean that's great. Like you scroll down and then like suddenly the video comes on. It's like yeah. There's two crazy fellas like talking about.
Hey man, it's been a while
Magic
since
the
I
Gathering.
casted. It's fun. I don't get to do it often anymore since I mean Alfian and James help out so much more.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
regularly, and I have other responsibilities to handle.
You're useless. Hey, wait. Can you
What?
speak into the mic?
Okay, hello,
Oh, okay.
hello.
All right. Okay, that's better.
Yeah. So Snapcaster hitting the table, trying to hit that path, to get rid of the thing in the ice. Oh, but I think he's just gonna.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
gonna resolve. Yeah. Okay. So, path that. You get that land. Oh no, the sting in the ice. That's okay. My question is,
Uh huh.
So the path ate up the thing in the ice already, or it's on the stack?
No. So I believe Kenny decided instead to not go for the path play. He went for Snapcaster Op, and then Yishong went for path Snapcaster.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah. So Thing in the Ice becoming the MVP of modern format is kind of cool, I think.
Is Thing in the Ice playing in Legacy?
No, but it's just so well. I mean, it's played so much more now in modern than ever before, I think.
Yeah, it's a big blocker. It's a damn big blocker, and like against all the Hollow One decks and stuff like that. Like if you literally turn 3, right, you might be able to flip him.
Yeah.
Right, like you go like Manamorphose or like.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen the price of Gut Shot? You know, I kept so I had I remember buying a lot of Modern Masters 2015, and then like I was cleaning up my room and like the junk cards. Like, I just want to keep 4 Gut Shot. Everything else is gonna be worthless.
Oh,
they're
Modern Master shit.
Yeah,
like,
and they're like $4 a piece now. I'm like, oh my goodness, man.
No, I've got like a few.
Yeah, dude, Gut Shots
got
are
quite a
like
few.
Gut Shots, Manamorphose, all these kinds. Any cantrip card has been going up because of the Phoenix. So if you have them, it's either a good time to like dig them out of your collection to either play the deck or just to like sell them.
Can you imagine if we still had like Gitex and Probe?
No. Because then we wouldn't be complaining about that, because the deck to lose to is Infect, right? He casts like an Infect creature. He murders
check clear and then bang.
And you don't even get to cast your Phoenix. You can't even cantrip on the turn 3. He kills you on turn 2. It's like, do you have it, bro? No, you don't. You did.
Oh, you did now.
Yeah. This feels bad, man. This really feels bad. And that's also why Gitex Probe is banned in Legacy. And I think is it restricted in Vintage?
No, Git Probe is not, I believe. We can check.
Yeah.
Yo, go type it in.
Oh, by the way, we were discussing the 7-point Highlander as a potential format of it.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. One day we'll explore in the shop.
7-point Highlander.
Yep.
But that's like 100 card game? Sets and legality.
No, 7-point Highlander is
shit, it's restricted in Vintage. Damn.
And it's banned in Legacy. Yeah, dude, is that good, man?
I know it was banned in like Modern and
Legacy.
I did not realize it was restricted in
along with the
Vintage.
DTT and Treasure Cruise, man.
No, yeah.
Worthy cards to be banned.
Wait, but Dig Through Time is
restricted
in Vintage.
Yeah,
you go through like really fast, but it's still legal in Legacy, right?
Dig Through Time.
Dig Through Time, yeah.
No, dude, it's banned, man. It's super banned. It's like banned hammered, man. If there was a banned Sledgehammer, it was banned when they announced the banning in Modern. They banned it in Legacy shortly after, I believe. It wasn't.
Shit.
Yeah. Because, you can you imagine if
why are all these cards being reprinted in Ultimate Masters then?
No, because I mean EDH, man, it's still a playable card in EDH.
I know it's a playable card in EDH, but like that's about it. Like it's worthless right now.
I don't think printing a banned card is ever a good signal that they're gonna get unbanned. Because look at Gogari Grave Troll, man. Look at Gogari Grave Troll, guys. That's right, all you guys.
He's out to dredge, man.
Yeah. I mean, you were asking for it when you bought it. That's all I'm saying. When you look at a card and you know it's that powerful, you know it's gonna.
It's busted. Yeah, you definitely know it's a busted.
Yeah,
card,
I mean, I was wrong a couple of times. I did think that when they reprinted Jace and they unbanned Jace, I did think they were gonna ban him again because it kind of felt like he was still too powerful. But
no,
they haven't banned him again, so I've been wrong about.
No, I don't think he's that powerful anymore. Right? Like there's so many other tools.
Because of the card pool, the increase in card pool made him like less oppressive and like less intense. You know? Like now, only now do we see like the return of like blue black fairies from the GP.
But that's really that's
so
like one off.
So secretly, Danny is playing blue black fairies tonight, and I think we should feature him because I think this is his first time playing the deck. Yeah.
Yeah, like last week when he was playing like the blue red Phoenix, and man, I was laughing throughout the entire stream.
But didn't he win because he was like really lucky or something like that? I can't really remember.
Because the matchup was so bad. Like,
what was it?
He was playing against I think like Abzan combo.
Okay.
Abzan combo deck. I was like, yeah, that's like you're in for a bad time. Like, oh no, it was playing against like green, black, or Jan or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Basically your opponent's casting like 1 spell a turn, and then you're casting like 5 quadrillion spells a turn, and you're still not winning. It's like, Danny, I think you're sequencing things a little bit wrongly. Yeah.
Hey man, I don't know. I'm not gonna comment. He's been to the Pro Tour. I've not been to the Pro Tour. You know.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be to the Pro Tour to like.
No, but that's the statement. You see, that's the statement. He's been to the Pro Tour, guys.
Yeah.
If you have a dream, you can accomplish it.
Yeah, no matter who you are.
Yes. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Right? Don't let your dreams
Yeah,
be
I mean, back
memes.
to the game. So I think actually the game's pushing up pretty close. Kenny looks like
Mm.
he's about to close out the game with like the Colonnade Snapcaster.
He needs just like a lightning bolt right
Yeah,
now.
but I think he has it in his hand, but he's just not gonna. Yeah, he has a lightning helix in his hand. You can see the foiling of
okay.
it, but he doesn't want to run into like an open mana fellow Jeskai player. So it's just a matter of time where Yicheng has to tap out to make a big play, or is forced to make a big play, and he gets lightning helix in the face.
Yeah, he's got to deal with the what you call it,
Because I have some Colonnade.
Celestial Colony. Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's got
man.
no outs anymore. Like that's about it. He transforms his, once Kenny transforms his Celestial Colonnade, that's it.
Yeah, you're forced to take action.
Beat you.
So either you can cast 4 cantrips, hope you don't tap out, or leave like some kind of counter spell for like the lightning helix or lightning bolt. Yeah,
Alright, so
and to
he's
bounce
gonna
everything.
Remand. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the last card in hand, and the Lightning Helix does end the game. Congrats to Kenny. And
So now we
yeah.
see traditional Jeskai, pretty good. Oh,
Mm.
dude, yeah. Speaking of weird, interesting decks, if you haven't watched our Legacy coverage,
Mhm.
there was Naoto, I believe that's how you pronounce his name.
Naoto.
Yeah, he's playing this super like special
5 color.
It's like 4 color Leovold, but like EDHE, man. It's like
I've
mostly
seen you.
so
No, I've seen you play
Yeah.
that deck before.
yeah, it's like it's AKs, it's like the fairies, it's like
Yeah.
it's like how does he put everything inside this deck, man? And then we were watching the game, we were like so intrigued. Everything, so I didn't notice it until I started walking like I think round 6, and I saw his
Mhm.
table. I was like, dude, what's going on, man? There's like the fairy. Then I like
Yeah,
isn't
that's
that
his.
AK?
That's his like quote unquote like EDH deck.
Yeah,
and
and then-
that's
yeah.
hilarious.
And it's like Swords to Plowshare, and then there's like I think it's like an Ashok or something.
You don't understand like how the colors like.
Yeah,
How do you
and
fit all this shit into the deck? Like, do you put like Leovo in the command zone? Do you know that is illegal in Legacy?
yeah, it's yeah, you should check out this deck. I think Ori took a picture of his deck list, which we were gonna release out. But yesterday was Christmas, and today we're kind of busy the whole day. So
Yeah.
yeah, if you're interested, we'll
Yeah,
post
go
the deck
check.
list.
Yeah, go check it out on youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. You can also find us on the stream normally on a Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Singapore time. Grey Ogre Game, twitch.tv/Grey
Yeah.
Ogre Games, and this Sunday.
This Saturday.
Sorry, this Saturday, starting from 1 p.m. Singapore time, you'll be watching the seasonal qualifiers
Yep.
for the 4th season, and it's the final one.
Yep.
We will have our 4th seeded player, fourth player for our invitationals.
Yep.
And I think we can confirm, almost.
I think Hao was working on the list, and based on the current standings, there's a few players who look like they are
They're locked.
soft locked.
Yeah.
They just have to either shop on this Saturday or not do terribly. But yeah, I think it's looking up to be a pretty interesting race.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who are participating in SQ, Friday Night Magic will be the last time you can get QPs for this Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll update it on the fly. So if you still like those points, come and play our events because we will be closely monitoring that points.
Okay, stop advertising on the stream.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Oh man, there's 20
okay.
minutes. We should eat dinner.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some dinner. And remember, follow us on our social media feeds: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and do check us out on the web, greyogames.com. That's Grey with an E, and find out how you can be part of the 2019 Invitationals.
Yeah,
Or at least
man.
go watch. All right, we'll be back in about half an hour's time, so don't go away. See you guys.
Bye bye.
And welcome to your Wednesday night stream here at Grey Ogre Games. It's more than modern. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
What's up?
What's up?
I feel like
Have you read the byline? You're tuning in to the best MTG stream in Singapore on a Wednesday night.
Is that because we're the only MTG stream on a Wednesday night? Therefore, we are both the best and worst.
Exactly.
You know, if there's one
No,
thing,
but we are the best. Clearly, we are.
I'm not doubting our efficacy as pro streamers.
Hashtag pro streamers.
You know, I'm not doubting that for a second.
Why is there an Eldrazi conscription in
I don't
your...
know. I don't know. I did it wrong. I thought it was an all is dust, and I couldn't back out from the
Wrong.
trade. I felt so humiliated. I couldn't back out from the trade.
Oh, that was dumb.
You know, it wasn't the cleverest thing I've done.
No
in the world.
wonder it's so cheap.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. So
And we're watching a match between Sulaiman and Danny Seat. Danny Seat is playing blue-red, the Eagle Falcon Phoenix deck.
Arclight Phoenix.
Yeah, and Sulaiman here is
Playing something.
Ponza.
Yes, he is.
Ponza. I'm gonna deny you of a few lands.
I love it. Sulaiman's already my favorite player.
Yeah. Man, we haven't seen Ponza in a while. I think, well, it's not that great, but it's not that bad. It's like playing Ad Nauseam, right? Like Ad Nauseam's not that great in the meta right now, but it's not bad. It's like you will catch some people unawares. They'll forget that there's this thing called Ad Nauseam.
Yeah, we saw it last week on stream.
Yeah.
It wasn't very good then either. So yeah, and Danny
reassembling his mana base.
Well, he's looking for a third cantrip in order to,
to flip the
to
thing.
flip.
The eyes,
well, no, to presumably get some Arclight Phoenix actually going. We're gonna see an Arbor Elf into a Blood Moon.
Oh man. Okay, so Danny's just like stuck on mountains right now. A lot of his. He has Manamorphose, which can convert it into blue mana right now. So Manamorphose, I'm guessing like double blue, draws a card.
Yeah.
And we'll have a redraw. Oh no, unfortunately that is a land.
It's not a good one.
Nope. It looks like he's gonna be casting another I think the ice.
So that's fine.
Okay, alright, so it does flip.
Stuff's happening.
He does have Seven Visions.
And that 7/8 horror is going to get a beat down on really quickly.
Yeah. I don't know what Sulaiman has in his deck that will deal with this.
Nothing.
Nothing. Ponza has what's his name?
Inferno
Primeval
Titan.
Titan. Inferno Titan.
Yeah.
And Primeval Titan.
But nothing
in there.
There's no there's no
Hello everyone and welcome back to round 2 of your favorite modern tournament on a Wednesday evening at 8 PM Singapore time. Probably. Right? What? Oh, lower my volume. Hey, close the door.
I mean, they can still hear us.
Yeah, it is. They can still hear.
The store is pretty quiet now.
Yeah, actually that's true. Yeah, it's more than modern. My name is Mekam, one of your hosts, alongside 5th to 6th place 2018 Guerrilla Games Invitationals Championship 2017 Ilham Mulyawan. And actually no, I missed out the entire like under 21 champion.
Under 21.
So, yeah.
No longer under 21.
No, yeah, no longer under 21, but I mean like in 2017 you were under 21. So kudos to that.
Yeah.
This year have you qualified yet?
I think I should.
For the invitation.
Yeah, I think I should be because I'm the top CP now.
Holy shit, you are the top CP.
Yeah.
You basically top 8'd
I don't know.
every tournament, right?
I think almost every tournament, like top 4, top 8, and top 8. I think.
Holy smokes, that's a lot. That's. So you're top CP, but like you.
No, it's like there's 6 people above me that has qualified by winning the winning the tournament.
Thing, okay,
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we are watching the match here between Xavier Ang and Aaron Chu. And Aaron, man, I like Aaron's deck.
2 bling for me.
Yeah, when that hotline bling
Can't afford
can
that.
only mean one thing. Dude, every card in his deck, with the exception, I think there's only a few cards that like do not have special versions of the card. Like these are not the normal versions of the card.
Yeah.
Except for that Springleaf Drum, I think that has to be like original, like foil. Everything's like either a masterpiece or FNM promo or
That's right.
That's right. What have you? Master of Ethereum also is another one. And Xavier looks like he is playing
Escape shift. Yeah, escape shift.
like traditional escape shift
Traditional escape
Right.
shift.
with County Heart Expedition. How cool is that? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It's kind of cool.
Modern, I think, has been changing rapidly.
Yes. Recently has been changing very
Yeah.
especially to deal with like all the graveyard type decks, right?
Yeah. No. All the tier 1 decks are revolving around graveyards.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Bun Spirits, I think. Dredge is tier 1.
Even Bun Spirits has like graveyard interaction.
Like what?
It's like the Moreland Horn. That's
Nah.
the one card. That one card.
Nah. Nah. So yeah. So Bun Spirits, humans, those are the 2 that is not are really graveyard dependent.
Yeah,
And
I mean, it's
then
like Aetherval decks.
Yeah.
Aetherval decks, graveyard decks, and then you have your Stomping Ground decks, which is, kind of range between like Jan.
I mean,
got like Jan, which is always ever present. You
I
have
mean-
Stomping,
I mean, speaking about tiers in Modern, that has been changing rapidly now. So now the Stomping Ground decks. Oh no, that's fast.
Was that
yeah, it's Cranium Plating and then swing
yeah,
2 times. Then
Yay! Hooray!
okay. So speaking about the Stomping Ground decks, because they are very slow in terms that turn 3, if you don't remove my creature or interact with my board, you're gonna die.
You're gonna die. Yeah.
You're gonna die. So, this is one of the examples why they are bad now. Cause turn 1, turn 2,
You're not
ram.
doing anything, right?
You're not doing
trying to
anything.
set up.
Yeah, and then suddenly, oof.
Whereas all the graveyard decks, just prey upon like this type of action where, turn 1, turn 2, you're not doing anything. You're casting, your Sakura Tribe Elders. You're casting,
Yeah.
your Fastics and stuff like that. And then suddenly, turn 3 is when I go off. I'm gonna deal you, 10, 15 points of damage by turn 3/4. And that's when you're in the tank. It's like, I can't come back from this. And you spend turn 1, turn 2 trying to set up.
Yeah.
And it's not like your payout's gonna come in like turn 3. Your payout's coming in like turn 4, turn 5, right? And it's too slow. Yeah, you are right. Like it is too slow, but that I.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
What,
Eating
you
now.
ate too? Yeah. So.
Yeah, I took mine. Yeah.
Haha. So yeah, a little bit slow, especially like the Scape Shift deck. Like I haven't seen a proper Scape Shift deck recently. I think once at a big tournament, and that's it. Like we don't see it in MTG Top 8 anymore.
I think
They've shifted to like Amulet Titan.
they shifted to Pichun.
Yeah, it's just like,
It's like-
okay, Pichu, you do.
Yeah,
but
it's your turn now.
Pichu's not the only one who plays it. Like
I know David is playing it also.
Yeah,
I mean,
David is playing
then
it.
both of them works together to tune the deck in
Yeah.
in a local meta. So if you see them, I think you'll see Pichun. I don't know about David Tan. I think you'll see them in the seasonal qualifiers this Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
Good. Listen, this Saturday, if you want even more modern, there's going to be our final seasonal qualifier for the year.
Yep.
And players will be vying for a place in the championship. In the invitationals. And Ilham just has to show up, right? All you have to do is just like hi, and then lose every game. You'll still make it into the championship.
I think there's a chance people below my standings will catch up to me. I think that's a chance. So,
Oh, okay.
you wanna take a look at the standings?
Yeah, let's take a
Okay.
look at the standings. Use
This one.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I think there's a chance. So I don't want to risk it. I'll just play my
Okay,
my game.
Play your
Play-
game, yeah. So yeah, for those of you who are interested in a little bit more modern, this Saturday 1 p.m. Singapore time, you go figure out what time that is. We are UTC +8. And come and watch. So we have Kong Chong Teng at 34. I believe he has won
He has won the first
the first one.
or second one.
Faisal Rosmaruddin, he
Yeah, he won
the
also.
last the last one.
Mm.
Jeffrey Chan and Kelvin Chu are tied at 24 points.
Okay, Jeffrey Chan won the 2017.
2017, so
he
he's
got-
automatically
Yeah, Kevin Chu is a pro player and he gets direct invite.
Okay, so my question is like, is Kelvin Chu the pro player with the most number of points this year? Is he?
I believe so.
Is he? Okay.
Is either he or Junhao?
Because
No.
so in my head it was like between him and Jin Hao, or between him, Jin Hao, and
Ernest Lim?
and Ernest, yeah.
No, I believe Kevin Chu.
Yeah, but Ernest is like not here in Singapore, so
Oh yeah,
he's
yeah,
in Europe, right?
yeah.
Um,
And yeah, Kong Kai won the standard one, which he beat me in quarters.
yeah. So there's like 5 players there that already kind of locked, and then there's you, right? Ilham
Yeah.
Mulia won at 23 points, championship points, and that's a lot. That's a lot for not winning any one of the seasonal qualifiers. No disrespect, but yeah. You last year you made it to like top 4. You were the one of the people who were drafting
Oh
other
yeah,
players
yeah. Oh yeah,
into your pot. Yeah, so
that's insane.
and so there's a few other players that you were mentioning, right? Kuo Wei, Chin Heng.
Chin Heng, I think he qualified via winning the nationals, Singapore nationals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chin Heng is
Yeah.
already in. Okay, so
Yeah,
Kuo Wei,
Archen, Destin.
Destin, Lun
Lun
Yi,
Yi.
Pei Ren, and then
Danny,
from the next few like 15 points, Danny Seed, Eugene Wong, Brian Lim, Chai Hui, Joshua. I think it's kind of close, but like they would have to top 8. Like all these players, like Danny Seed onwards, right? They would have to top 8, and you would have to basically sit down and do nothing. No, you can't even show up, because you show up, you get at least 2 CP, right? Or 1 CP. You get 2 CP. You show up.
Well,
No, I think
Let's
you
check.
get, yeah. Let's double check.
let's
right?
check. So
But that's-
I think it's 2. No, I think it's 1. Cause last time I dropped.
You play
No,
and
last
drop
time
is
you
fine.
drop. You play and drop, right?
Yeah, I got.
You got 1. Okay, you got 1.
I got 1. Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
got
saw
one.
it's stupid 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So yeah, you can't even do that, right? You play and drop, and it's like,
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, I like that their faces are there already.
Soon,
Ooh.
all the faces are there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are what, taken from Facebook?
No, I think these are taken from when they have won the tournament in the store. But I mean it hasn't been updated since SQ1, so maybe it will be taken from Facebook next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, let's continue with the game.
Yeah, let's go back to the game. Cranial plating here, seeing cranial plating on the True Name Nemesis. Yeah. Oh, it might as well be, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's not immune to Valakut. That's the.
Yeah. So it's a
How is it gonna get
X2,
immune?
right? I mean, is there a Velcro there? No, right? Oh no. You can't block it also, right?
Yeah, you can't block it. That's the problem. Like he needs
I think he's dead.
Valakut, and he needs a mountain. Then he can get rid of the of that cranial plating. Of the edge champion. No, you can't block. It's got protection from all the colors. School pretty dope.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Aaron is playing like a hyper aggressive deck, right? This is not. I don't think it's part of the meta anymore, right? What do you call it? artifact deck is no longer part of meta, but you know,
Um,
hyper aggressive decks do fare okay against, you know, a little bit of the unfair decks, because like you're doing roughly the same thing, just that the unfair decks are like a little bit more
A
unfair.
little bit slower, yeah. So
Yeah.
the one Aaron is playing is the traditional affinity.
Yeah.
And now they come up with a hardened scale,
Hardened
hardened
scales
scales
affinity.
affinity.
That's
Yeah.
what I want to see, man.
I mean, they are not the players who are playing it. Doesn't come
You
down to
know,
the
yeah.
So
You know why Aaron doesn't play the hardened skills
Why?
version?
because you can't find the foreign.
No, it's not that you can't find the foil one. There's no special foil one of hardened skills.
I mean, you
Hangback
can.
walker, yeah, you have like hangback walkers and stuff like that. They're cool.
Okay.
But, like, you know,
Okay.
walking ballista. Is there a like masterpiece for walking ballista? I don't think so. Right?
No.
Is there in Kaladesh?
No.
I
It's
forget. I know
Aether
there's
Revolt.
hangback
Okay,
walker.
Waksan is from Aether Revolt. So Kaladesh is the masterpiece. Masterpiece set, right?
Yeah.
So I don't.
No,
I
in
don't
the
think
revolt
so.
there was this thing. Let's go find out. What was it? Walking ballista. Whack whack. Better, yeah. Walking ballista. Yeah, don't have.
Don't
So
have.
yeah, you cannot play.
Okay.
You must not play it.
You must not play.
You must not. All right. We are going to take a break. We'll be back in about 40 minutes time, so don't go away. Remember, you can join us on the stream every Wednesday, 8 p.m. at Singapore time, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games. This Saturday, I keep messing that up. This Saturday, 1 p.m. Singapore time, we will be having our final seasonal qualifier. Tune in and find out who will join the ranks of all the other players who are already in the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals. And you can watch all the replays on youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. And remember to follow us on our social media feeds, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and find us on the web, greyogregames.com. That's Grey with an E. And find out more about the Invitationals. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit, so don't go away. See you guys.
See you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to your weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's more than modern. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley. Watching the match here, the future pro.
Are we still
Alfred
saying
Poon.
that?
Yeah, he is.
Is that
He is
that's
always-
that's like outdated, right?
No. That's always gonna be like relevant because
Pro, not necessarily an MTG. Could also be in
yeah, Shadow Birds.
Shadowverse.
Is it?
I don't-
Shadow Bird.
I think you're conflating Shadowverse with Weiss Schwartz.
Schwartz.
Why
Schwartz?
Schwartz? Yeah.
Why shorts?
I also don't
Because
know
it's
what that
hot in Singapore.
I-
That's
is. I
why.
also don't know what that is. Shadowverse is something I don't know what it is. Weiss Schwartz is something I don't know what it is. This is so good to live in my little bubble. It's just so pleasant. I just live my life.
He's playing against Philippe. Yeah, I know there is a surname there, but
De la Clergerie.
De la Clergerie. I don't know.
We butchered that.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think we're allowed to say it.
Exactly. Yeah, we get fined every time we try to.
Big Phil. There you go.
Alfia here is playing the Hollow One deck, I believe.
Yay.
Yay! Hooray!
Mono red, Hollow One, Arclight Phoenix.
Yeah. Signed Rob Alexander.
Here we go, Burning Inquiry.
Yeah.
Don't let your memes be your dreams. This is the let's peak that. Feels like, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure? He's gonna archive track you. Oh yeah. Oh
no,
yeah.
Archive Trap doesn't work there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
Search his library, cost 0,
So,
mil.
Mill
Boom.
13 cards, right?
Mm.
That's not much. That's nothing. Nothing. Yeah, nothing of relevance. Just went into the graveyard, except for like one.
Maximize velocity.
Okay, that's true. Yeah,
Man,
maximize
you could
velocity
hit
is-
people with some serious archive traps. If you had double archive trap, someone fetches turn one, you're like, boom.
Yeah.
So you're done, son. That's half the library gone.
Yep.
Make my job a lot
Like
easier.
double archive trap. 26. That's the
26, yeah, plus
Because they're opening 7.
34 because they fetched their library. They
Right.
yeah. Then you're like, what do you know? That's oh wow.
Yep, surgical extraction.
Wow.
Oh yeah. So this is how you do it. This is how you do it.
It's like good luck, have fun. There you go. The old turn 0.
Yeah. The fortunate thing is if Alfian does not like discard his entire hand, next turn he'll be able to play a
Bedlam
Bedlam
Reveler.
Reveler,
I think that's fine, right?
which is completely okay.
Just have a little look. I don't think Alfian's long for this world in this game.
Yep. that's a very short stack.
It's like now you're burning Inquiry can resolve after I've
Yeah.
done all these things.
Now how about we do it again? That'll be fun. And yeah, each player draws 3. Oh, and there's Arc-Light Phoenix. It's sneaky.
I think this is going to get hit by the second main deck surgical extraction. Then I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
Alfian actually has any way to win. Oh, Bedlam, he can just Bedlam
You
Reveler.
can Bedlam Reveler and just like beat in, right? But I mean, you know, ostensibly next turn will be like Glimpse the Unthinkable. That's 10 more cards. And then the next turn will probably be some really big.
Oh, Lord.
6. And takes away card number 4.
And then takes away card number 1. There we go.
Yeah, okay. So he's left with 4 cards. One of them might be. No, there's no more hollow ones.
No,
So
if only. Yeah. Oh, Lord. We're back at dice rolling.
yeah, no, dice rolling is good. Dice rolling is good, but you should not be using like a D20 to roll such big, you know.
Alfian,
Alfian
officially no longer able to win this game. His hand is Arc-Light Phoenix. Shows it to the camera.
Stuck in the hand, but yeah.
Philippe now will take his first turn after all of that.
Mhm. Like actually do something? No, he did.
I assume just a Hedron Crab. Okay.
Shut up, and that's it. So like he can relax right now.
I don't think Alfian's winning this anytime soon.
Yeah. Alfian could. I mean, like he might have the Hedron Crab. Not Hedron Crab. Sorry. Gumma Angler.
He's playing mono red. He's not playing any black.
Oh no, that's a
Hedron Crab.
that's bad.
There we go.
Bad idea.
We like this. Play a land.
Mill you 2.
Mill you for 2. Land.
Oh, mill you for 3. Sorry.
Lightning bolt. Okay. That looks good. Fiery
Is that
temper.
Fiery Temper.
Attack
Okay.
for 1. I'll take it.
And they just pass. They just pass the turn. There's
He's
nothing you
like,
can do.
like 2 lightning bolts,
Oh.
a fiery temper. It's like, sure, you do whatever you want. No, Alfian, you need to use your lightning bolts to do damage. If I was Alfian, I'd be counting the number of lands that are in my graveyard to see if I actually have
Yeah,
any.
you have any
Yeah.
remainder.
Yeah,
Right?
I can see a glimpse of the unthinkable.
All right, so-
13. So here come the lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And another 3.
Oh, triple Arc-Light Phoenix.
Oh no.
He's never going to get to cast 3 spells a turn, but it's a nice thought.
Yeah. That's nice. Is that a land?
It is.
Yep.
Goblin,
All right. So
Goblin Law. I
no, Goblin Law is a bad idea.
Is it? Or is it a great idea?
He's got triple lightning.
Is it a great idea? Is it the best idea?
No, it's the worst idea. It's like officially the worst
I
idea.
think Alfian's already consigned himself to losing this game, so he's just playing it out now for the funds.
He's trying to. I think what's happening here is that he's just trying to like, trying to get back that triple quadruple arc like.
But I don't know how, because he doesn't have any mana to do that. He's got 3
So
spells.
next turn he can draw land, right? The
Okay,
best,
yeah.
best.
And then
thing
he
to be
but he
done.
just discarded a lightning
The-
bolt and a fiery
and a
temper.
fiery
Yeah,
temper,
so
yeah.
he's so he's going to tap for 4, 5, a 4, and then Felix can say sure whatever. Don't really care.
So actually, next turn he could have won had he kept the faithless looting and the lightning bolt. Unless of course
Potentially.
Philippe here is just going to end the game, right? Let's see. Maybe
3
there's an
mana.
Emrakul under there.
Entering bridge.
Sure.
Say sure.
Yeah, but Philip's got way too many cards.
2 cards. 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
So Arlight Phoenix contact, another Goblin Law. I just think you should go for it now. Just Goblin Law. Real commit to it. Real attack
No,
for 1. Fatal push.
Right. Okay.
Yeesh. Wow.
So what do you do?
Play a second Famed Adept.
Oh man. Yeah, Philip has. I think Philip has control of this game already. I think that turn 1.
Yeah, the
You know.
archive trap into surgical extraction.
Yeah, that was too
That
good.
really does you.
That was way too good.
Just say go.
Mm-hmm. Lightning bolt you.
Down to 10. Manamorphose. Okay, this can get you somewhere.
Yeah, but you
Manamorphose.
can't attack like the.
Can't attack. No, even if he gets
The
out like
Slaying
Phoenix's
Breach,
back,
yeah.
you can't get it back. 2 mana floating. That's a wood. Okay, that's a Wooded Foothills. That's alright. We can get
You
here.
can, yeah.
Play the Wooded Foothills. You got to commit Goblin Law, discarding the Fiery Temper. That will get you to 3. That'll get you to 3. They can't attack, but they'll get you there.
The problem is that he can't attack, right? Like
No,
he's
he
gotta
can't
count,
attack.
Like how many lightning bolts does he have left?
1 Lightning Bolt. 1 Lightning Bolt left, and 3 presumably Fiery Tempers. Nice choice of Onslaught Fiery Tempers as well. I'm enjoying that.
Mm-hmm. Now he's going to check through his deck. What else
I would have a
does he
look.
like?
I would be
Yeah,
having a look
I
at my
know.
deck. I wouldn't
Alfia,
be
come
so
on.
callously just shuffling them back.
Alfia, you gotta like know what's left in the deck, man.
Attack for 1. Cannot attack.
He didn't discard a card. Yeah.
No. I don't know how. How's he casting that for his madness cost?
I don't know.
Oh, hang a second, wasn't that? Ah,
Oh,
that's very cool.
okay.
Okay, so
That's
nothing's
it.
attacking now.
That is it. So he mills 4. No, he's got to mill 4 cards first. Yeah.
You untapped.
Yep.
Boom.
You see, yeah. This is where I think as the opposing player, you have to be proactive. So things like this,
Yeah.
if Alfian had drawn a card,
Yeah.
that would have been construed as, and Philip, and like that was very clear. Like Philip had like a real long, a relatively long pause, and let Alfian draw that card. That would have been a whole set of missed triggers.
What's the?
Because the triggers belong to you. The triggers belong to Philip, right?
So who would get in trouble?
So
Both of them.
both of them would get a game rule violation, but at competitive, like Philip would have lost all those triggers.
I see. Okay.
So Alfian would have just untapped and drew a card, right? Because there was significant time before like Philip went like, no, you weren't supposed to draw that card. You need to be proactive. You need to, as a player playing something like that, you need to go like, no, don't draw a card yet. At your upkeep, at your untapped step, all these triggers get put on the stack. At your upkeep, they resolve. So yeah, just saying. But of course, Philip's deck, fun. I don't know how well it does against like Arclight Phoenixes. With the
I mean,
surgical
if you can
extraction would
surgically
be great,
extract,
yeah.
if you can get them in the graveyard and surgically extract them, I think it does very well.
If big if.
I actually think Hollow One is better in Alfian's deck. I think Arlight Phoenix is fine, but I
Yeah.
think Hollow One is the better card.
And I would have played like red black, so he got access to
Gamma Angler.
Gamma Angler. Yeah, exactly. Such a big beater,
You're already committing to going to the graveyard like so much in these decks, so
Mhm.
you may as well.
Yeah, and there's no,
But then you're basically a Hollow One deck, right? You may as well just play Flamewake Phoenixes rather than Artlight Phoenixes.
yes,
Because Artlight
yes.
Phoenixes are there to get you 3 spells and then attack, as opposed to into the graveyard and ferocious.
Mm.
I think you may as well just play Red Black Hollow.
Yeah, this I don't think this version of like Mono Red Arclight Phoenix / Hollow One type deck is as good as it seems on paper. Nice, but eh. Why is Danny on the stream? Has he like lost already?
Don't really know.
Yeah. He has I don't know.
Shout out to Danny. He's finished his match so quickly that he's
Yeah.
decided to.
To just like watch the stream. Actually, he's not watching the stream. It's just like probably scroll through scroll through Facebook and like it starts auto playing. Yeah, but we appreciate that. Adds to the viewer count.
So mill one of these decks that like people occasionally play and then they don't play. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
That's not good. That is like the worst descriptor you have given like this entire evening.
Well, I know.
It's
There's
like
been some bad
sometimes
ones.
you play and then sometimes you don't play.
Let
Oh,
me
really?
let me expound on that. Okay. It comes mill
As opposed to like never play and never play.
mill comes and goes. That's what I mean. Is that it's sort of like
It pops up, right? Like
Yeah.
it's suddenly like
it drifts aimlessly, buffered by the winds in the modern metagame. You know.
yeah. It used to be, you know, the Boggles deck used to be that. Like
Yeah.
suddenly it pops up. I was like, whoa man, for like 1 or 2 weeks, you know, dominates all the tournaments and stuff like that, and then suddenly it just disappears. From whence it came, exactly the as soon as it appeared, right?
Yep.
Mysterious, and I think it's quite well positioned. I feel the mill deck, right?
I don't know. I think it's weird, right? Because it's basically
There's a lot of
a
graveyard
racing
types,
deck.
yeah.
Yeah, so there is, and there's so like if you play against Dredge, for example, they're like, okay, thank you for helping me.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you have cards like Surgical Extraction.
So
which
surgical
probably
extraction is good. So I
main
think
board,
Philippe's deck is a bit more teched out, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's
ensnaring bridges,
there's
like
a-
main boards, ensnaring
yeah,
bridges.
there's a wink and a nod to the modern decks that currently exist, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, well, if my milling is gonna help you, Dredge, Hollow One, all of these like Arclight Phoenix decks, then I've got Surgical Extraction that's gonna really hurt you.
Yeah,
And if you just want to attack me with creatures, then there's an ensnaring bridge waiting for you.
yeah.
So yeah, and a lot of I don't know. I think Alfian just comes hard with the artifact hate, right? You know, get rid of Mesmeric Orb, get rid of Ensnaring Bridge. That's the way he wins this game. And Philippe just goes super hard on the graveyard hate.
Yeah.
More surgical extractions. All of the surgical extractions.
All of the surgical extractions. Yeah, that's why I think the threat density in Alfian's deck not high enough. It needs to be.
He needs to land a turn 1 Hollow One.
Yes.
Realistically, because he needs to be pressuring Philippe, because the deck, it can only really play like one spell a turn for a while.
Like Alfian was going to like turn 1 Hollow One last turn, technically, and he could have. Yeah. he was supposed to turn 1 Hollow One.
Well, I mean, in theory, yeah.
But then, Philippe's deck is like attacking the format in a very different direction, right?
Yeah, I mean, we saw a mill deck doing well at GP Liverpool.
We did.
There was
I
one.
don't know,
One of the New Zealand pros was playing it, I
okay.
think. Obviously, it's team though, so it's a little bit different, like Team Unify Modern.
Oh,
so,
okay.
like, is a bit weird because
He's being carried.
Well, I don't know, but I think so. There is. People. It's like a pet deck. Everyone loves it. Like it's like the super like casual win deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love milling. Oh, Alfian's drawn a hand with two Hollow Ones in, but no way to discard any cards, and a Shrine of Burning Rage. Alfian, you got to throw that back, son.
Yep.
Can't keep that.
No,
That's
is not.
He's
a
keeping
hand.
it. He's
That's
keeping
not
it.
a hand. That is so not a hand.
Alfian is. Oh, Alfian. I think
Alfian,
you're gonna lose.
Alfian, you gotta take your meds, man. Alfian, come on. Oh, but Philippe's also taking it slow, so.
Well, and that's the thing about this mod deck. It sort of like doesn't really do much for a while.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't fetch, right?
Shrine of Burning Rage. That's
Oh
gonna be
no,
alright.
that is. Yeah, Shrine of Burning Rage, I think, is gonna be quite interesting in this matchup. Like it's just gonna tick up, and Philippe here just has to watch his life total. He does have creature removal, so you can start removal at very efficient creature removal.
So you can see it, please start a Fatal Push. Obviously, we saw that in game 1.
And then Alfian comes out with no, gonna archive trap you. It's like what?
Son, yeah.
It's like huh? What?
What I would describe as the deep sideboard tech.
Man,
deep
like
hit, the
deep.
Is Archive Trap good? Does anyone actually know? Does
it's
anyone
bad.
think it's good?
No.
I didn't think so. Either.
Outside of the mill deck, like it's bad. But it'll be quite funny, right? Like you just like Archive Trap you? What?
I
Hey,
asked
you get rid of 13 cards. That's a lot.
Philippe about this mill deck,
Mm-hmm.
and he said he's been enjoying playing it on Magic Online,
Oh,
so he decided he would buy it in real life. Oh, we're gonna see the combo now. If he's got a surgical
that's it.
extraction,
Surgical extraction.
oh, come on now, show me this. Oh, double hollow one. Show me the
man.
surgical extraction. Show it to me. Show it to me. Get Alfion's
Oh
looking
my
nervously
gosh.
at those cards in hand. Come on, I want to see it. I want to see it.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Come on.
Come on. Come
Come
on.
on, Philippe.
Philippe, you can do it, Philippe. Double hollow one. Get it out of the graveyard. Philippe's probably thinking like, there's no way you have like 2 hollow ones in your hand, do
It's
you?
disappointing because a land is going to allow him to flashback Faceless Looting.
Yeah.
Although he doesn't have enough mana to cast the hollow ones for 1 mana, so maybe he won't this turn.
Has he drawn for the turn yet?
Yeah, he did draw for the turn.
Okay.
Oh, Archive Trap. Ah, that's sad.
Wait, Alfion's not taking up the Shrine of the Burning Rage.
No, he's not.
Nope.
He'll learn.
Yeah.
So Faithless Looting. But what I don't understand is he can't discard his hollow ones because he doesn't have.
Yeah.
That's only going to get them down to you got to pay 1 for them. But he's played his land for the turn.
Could go like maximize velocity.
And discard a hollow. Like, yeah, what? I don't know. Tap for.
I don't know. This is a very odd decision here.
That should
from
be an attack
Alfian.
for 3 as well.
Okay.
Miss triggers all over the place. We're going to
Yep.
see 13 go. Okay, Ancient Grudge. That's not great. Maximize Velocity. Arclight Phoenix.
I guess Ancient Grudge is not bad, right?
So if I was Alfian and I know these red decks out, I would have brought in a Ancient Grudges
Yeah.
because I know that Philippe's going to try and like he saw in game 1 main deck in Snowing Bridge. He's going to try and stall them out that way.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. And he probably doesn't have that much to bring in against the mill deck anyway. The one side
Yeah.
for the mill deck, so it's as good as anything. You can mill it, get incidental value. It's alright. Gonna see a Field of Ruin. Just feels like Alfian's so far behind again. Just like super far behind. I don't know why he discarded the hollow one. That's how you're winning the game. 10 here, Burning Inquiry.
No,
triple
that's
Burning
too many. Yeah.
He needs to be able to cast. If he can get to 3 spells, which I think is what he was playing for, he's got all 4 Arclight Phoenixes in the graveyard now, I think.
Yeah, he's got maximize. Okay, so he can go like maximize velocity, and then cast a hollow one.
But he's going to need to,
he needs
he's going to need to
another
discard
spell.
cards, though, to do that. So we've got to start with Manamorphose.
Yep.
That's where we're starting the game. Yeah. Up to 4. Remembering the trigger now. Yeah.
All
2
right.
mana, 2 red, whatever. Doesn't matter. Draws a maximized velocity. Okay. Now we're on. Now we're on for the quad Arclight Phoenix turn.
Yep.
Oh, he's so excited he's dropped his land.
Alfian, you know you got 2 mana, right? You know you got 2 freaking mana, right?
Okay, he's gonna cast to get rid of that. And he tapped a mountain for no reason. Okay, maximize velocity. Gut shot you down to 14. This is gonna be game. Ooh, how's he casting that?
By paying life.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So he's paid
Yeah.
life. Ah, there it is.
There we go. Surgical extraction. Okay, it takes out the Arclight Phoenixes. There's not much left in the deck.
Soz. Three, 4. Okay.
So Alfian's got to rely on the Shrine of the Burning Rage right now.
So that's
right?
his
the way
win
that he's
condition
playing,
now,
right?
yeah. And he'll be at 10 next turn because he's getting 2 counters a turn. So he can
Mhm.
attack here, And he'll actually have Philippe dead next turn.
No, but you have to. It's 3 mana to sacrifice one.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So he'll
So
have
it's
him,
like 2 turns. 2
yeah,
turns away,
but
right?
with the Flameblade Depth, which is going to do X amount of damage. Okay, draw. No, that's your lands. Yeah, there you go. Well, this is a close one. Alfian, I think, is going to rue getting rid of that second hollow one.
Yeah.
He's going to rue that.
I
Because
think
that could have been the spell. That could have been the spell he
Yeah.
cast instead of Gut Shot. He could have cast a hollow one, and the complexion of this game looks a lot different.
No, you have to for the Phoenix to come back. You need to cast instant sorcery.
No, I know that, but I'm saying he could have had a hollow one and then cast the Gut Shot. Anyway.
Okay, right.
I think he's going to rue that. The second Shrine of Burning Range, I think is
It's redundant.
Yeah.
I don't think
I don't love it.
Especially since he had like double gut shot in hand, right?
Exactly. And at least then that gives you more pressure if Philippe you're playing around surgical extraction because you're getting an alternate way, and the hollow one is not an insignificant clock. I'm going to see I don't even know what that is.
What is this?
No one knows.
Dictate of Erebos? No.
No. Is this something about taking cards from your graveyard?
I guess. Oh, remove creatures from the graveyard. You gain 3 life. I forget what's it called. Crypt Incursion. Yes.
Crypt
Yes. Thank
Incursion.
you. Thank you, Shitey Wizard. I like the name.
What set is this from?
This
This is from Gate
old.
Crash, isn't it?
This is from old. No.
No, it's not from Gate Crash. Let's have a look.
I don't think it's from Great Crash. Dragon's Maze.
That's why I don't know what it is.
Exile
No
all
one knows what it
creatures,
is.
Oh, they changed. Oh no, I know why. That's
Okay,
why.
Love it.
Come on, folks, don't mess with my
The
settings.
Golgari Maze Runner Varolz hungers to prove his fortitude in battle, and his trail of victims feeds each other's hungers.
Huh?
That's quite morbid.
Did you not play Dragon's Maze?
Sparingly.
Yeah, no. The mechanic. Do you remember the Golgari mechanic?
Yeah, scavenge.
Just to scavenge,
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask you. Do you remember what Varolz does?
Yeah,
It
he gives all the
All your
cards.
creatures scavenge X. Yeah.
All the cards in your graveyard. Whatever.
Scavenge
is it
X,
Scavenge?
where where Scavenge, which is pay mana cost, exile it, put
And then you put
+1/+1 counting as
yeah.
their power.
Yep.
He was 1 black green for a 2/2.
Yep.
With Scavenge. It's
Alright, maximize velocity. That takes up.
yeah. Alfion's in a world of hurt. If I had an advantage bar, and we've talked about the advantage bar, my desire for an advantage bar,
The advantage bar would be at the
it would be so far away.
You'd
from
be
Alfion.
so far away. It would be in the computer back where Jin Hao is
I think
working
so,
right now
so,
at the
I think
sorting
so.
area.
I would say that's correct. It would be so far away because Alfion's just not getting out of this
yeah.
game in any way, shape, or form.
No.
God, I tell you what, this
He's
mill
just
deck.
like, yeah, whatever.
Philippe is living Big Phil's living the dream right
Mhm.
now. He's like surgical extraction, crypt incursion. Good luck, son. It's like you must have like one creature left in your deck and it's in your hand. It's a hollow one. You can't even cast it.
Oh no. Yeah.
He does actually have to win this game. That's the other thing. And those Shrine of Burning Rages are not. They do.
They
exist.
don't go away, right?
They don't go away. They do exist.
He needs
And
to just
Ensnaring-
mill a few more
He
cards,
does need to
right?
mill.
Yeah, well, Philippe here a little
2
bit.
mana. Field of Ruin. Love it. Doesn't make any difference.
Does Alfian want to search his library?
He's going to.
Oh, Alfian, you made a mistake.
I don't think he's got one. Oh, he's got one left.
He's got one. It doesn't matter. You search through your library, Alfian. That's how many cards? There's less than 13 cards left in your library.
Alfian, dangerous.
Alfian, you made a mistake.
Alfian's living. He's like, Glinks the Unthinkable. That's fine.
It's like whatever. There's 10 damage. 10.
If with Field of Rain, you have to shuffle, don't you?
No.
Even if you don't find, you have to shuffle.
You may choose not to find. Let's bring up.
Yeah,
Field of Rain.
it is mandatory. I'm almost certain that's right because they made it so you could shuffle away people's. Yeah, each player search the library.
Oh yeah, there's no May.
So this card sucks in EDH, right? Oh, mission briefing, Surveil 2. Love it.
Yeah, this card is horrible in EDH
because everyone else gets a free land.
Yeah,
yeah.
and you just like screwed up yourself.
So good in Modern, so bad. Archive Trap. He's going to Archive Trap Alfian off the submission briefing. That's disgusting.
Bye.
That's just sickening.
Yeah,
that is sickening. I am, sick to my back teeth. That's disgusting. Is that the last card? Is that the penultimate?
Wait, I gotta bring up mission briefing. I'm not quite sure.
Surveil 2, then you may cast... it's Snapcaster with Surveil 2.
It's not technically Snapcaster.
Yeah.
You may cast that card this turn. Oh, okay. All right. So you can cast that card. Like, it's not... Snapcaster gives it flashback.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're quite
which
right.
means that
yeah,
you have to actually have to pay the
Mana
flashback cost, yeah.
Oh, Visions of Beyond. And Alfian shakes the hand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make you draw.
Last card in your deck you draw is Manamorphose. You're like, redraw? Question mark?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh well. That was kind of fun. Kind of. Cute. Alright, we'll be back.
Philippe running the table.
Yeah?
I'm going to go and challenge him right now.
Oh, with the... Yeah. When you do not have like more Boros Burn in the format, like that's when these decks like run wild,
Fun
right?
police.
Like Fun Police.
It's like I'm
Yeah.
out here making sure that you're playing honest magic. You
Beep,
want to
beep,
do
beep,
the crap?
beep.
I'll punish you. You want to mill me? I don't care.
It'll be hilarious. Like you walk around with like a goblin helmet.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'm here to like. Are you? Hello everyone and welcome back to the third round of your weekly Modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name's Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
Special treat for all those viewers out there.
Yeah.
Just going to get the plugs in right now. Pro Tour top 8 competitor.
Tay Jin Hao.
Hao,
Hey,
as they described him.
Oh man, I even messed up his name. No, it's not two. It's one, Jin Hao.
Jin Hao.
Yeah. Tay as they would call him.
As they called him.
In the Pro
It's
Tour.
like, guys, have some cultural sensitivity.
Tay here. And he's playing against Masanori Abe, who, well, with the Gogari.
Jeez, I wonder
Troll,
what he's playing.
Yeah, I think.
Is he playing Dredge?
I think maybe he's playing Jun.
Yeah.
No. Maybe blue-white control.
He's playing main deck Rest in Pieces.
Blue-white
Main
control,
deck,
yeah,
rest in
exactly. This is how you like throw your opponent, right? This is the way.
I would turn up with like Demir sleeves and be like, I'm playing Burn Sun.
Oh yeah, I'm like.
You kept that hand, did you? Oh well.
I'll bring like Teferi sleeves and like just play Burn.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you thought.
It's like don't try and read me, and write on your deck box like blue-white control.
Blue-white.
And then be like, oh shit, and turn it away, and then turn 1 Mountain Goblin Guy. Be like, got you, son.
No, this will
Don't
be.
try and get those edges on me.
Dude, this will be hilarious,
What a
right?
psych out.
Like
What a psych out.
one of your first you register, like you waste away one sideboard card, and that's like a Teferi.
Oh, you show them it.
And you put it on the front. You always put your sideboard cards on the front.
Accidentally, and be like,
It's like, sorry, yeah. Oh man,
I love it.
that'll be hilarious.
I love it.
Anyway, Jin Hao here. He's playing. I believe he's playing like green, white, good stuff, or he's playing
there was
like
a collector's
humans.
company in his hand. I don't know who he's playing.
Okay, so green, white, or Ban collector company.
What is he
believe that's
testing
what-
for? Is he testing for something?
I don't know. I
Why is he
honestly
playing?
don't know.
Who knows?
Maybe just to make up the numbers, right? Like,
In the abstract, I know that he
know.
plays Magic because he top 8 the Pro Tour, but I've
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
never seen him play Magic. Apart from the one game I played against him where I won.
yeah,
Just shout out
Just-
to me for beating him.
that is your claim to fame, right? Like
If I got nothing else.
I
got-
beat Pro Tour top 8 player Tay Jin Hao.
I've got nothing
like-
else. Creeping Shield, getting dredged. Love it.
Nice,
Boom.
nice. Double lens is not great
It's alright.
for the.
It's alright though.
Okay. Yeah, but he can get rid of the.
He has here we go. Life from the Loam, doesn't matter. Boom.
No, you get rid of the.
Yeah, Noble Hierarch.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna Cathartic Reunion,
Whoa.
discarding Dark Blast, Bloodghast. Okay.
And he's gonna try to
So
do it again.
So he needs to hit something here. 1, Conflagrate, no. Bloodghast, no. He's missed his land.
No.
3. Yeah, that's not good. That is
Yeah,
not good.
That's bad.
And
This
I
is
think he drew a Creeping Shield as
Yeah.
well.
That's a pretty bad set of draws. Like that was very unfortunate.
This is what happens when you play Dredge. Sometimes this just happens.
Yeah, your top half of your deck like does not have any activators, and then you draw. You know,
You draw your Nakamivas.
yeah,
Boom.
that'll be the best. That is always the best feeling. Oh, looks like Chin Hao is playing maybe Band Spirits.
Yeah, I think he is.
I see the Ada Vial in the deck.
Yeah, he's playing Band Spirits.
He is playing the version. He's playing the version that I like the most, right?
What's that?
Where you have like 2 Ada Vials and 3
Double Hyrax.
collector companies.
Ah, okay. Okay.
That's the one I like the most.
Okay.
Like it's so weird, right? That you're putting in more spells and taking out creatures, but it works. It sort of works. He's got collector company mana here. Best to just sit on it. He's got the spell queller, I guess, to stop. I don't know.
Yeah, Masanori isn't. He's in a world of pain here.
Yeah.
If this is another
Alright,
cathartic
second
reunion,
cathartic
okay,
reunion. He's going to be
Correct.
discarding.
Gogari Thug and Stinkweed Imp.
Yeah, no,
That's
no.
alright.
You've got no. You've got to stop this.
So you were going to see a
Spell queller, yeah.
Spell queller, yeah.
Nom. Take that. So the problem is that he can, if Abe here Masanori here can get rid of the spell queller, like he gets to discard another 2 cards,
Mm-hmm.
which is not what you want. You necessarily want your opponent who's on Dredge to do, right?
No, but I mean, he's a long way away from doing anything of any significance at all. And Jinhao has, a fairly rapid clock, not the best clock in the world, a fairly good clock, and it looks like he's got additional pressure in his hand. I think
he
Geist
should
to Saint
put down.
Draft.
I think he should put down the guys of St. Trafford.
That's what we're going to see here. Geist to
Bang.
Saint Draft.
All right.
I mean, this is a real clock now. This is you better do something quickly clock. So
Yep.
Dredge 5, Stinkweed Imp, Creeping Chill, that's good. Face looting. Prized Amalgam. Okay.
All right, so single creeping chill. That's great.
I tell you, a land here is good because there are 2 blood casts, so no land.
Oh, but he's got life from the loam, right?
So life from the loam, getting back lands. Oh, he's gonna.
Oh, he's going to conflagrate.
Conflagrate,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. But he can't cast he can't cast it.
Yeah, he can.
He can't.
2
In
red
addition to the casting cost, like you've got to discard 2 more cards
for what?
for the cathartic reunion.
Oh,
He can't
sorry.
cast it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's just gonna come off the stack.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. You can't even cast it. Like it
Yeah,
stays
and
in exile.
Jinhao is reading
This
it.
stays in exile. Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
No, wait.
I don't
wait.
like that. I feel bad
No, but
about
it
that.
doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't.
I feel bad about that.
Yeah.
Masanori would not have made that play if he knew.
If he knew. Hello everyone and welcome to round 3 of our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts. And yeah, everyone has left. Well, there's not much players at the shop. Actually, the last 2 positions have left. Where is Cass? Wonder where is Cass. But yeah, quiet night at the shop today. But we still have the opportunity to watch Matthew Lai on the left and John Paul Po on the right. I guess 2 of my favorite players. John Paul Po, I think he is running blue-red, what's it called? Arclight Phoenix. And Matthew is running green-black mid-range. I think Matthew is going to be having a hard time in this matchup. John Popo just... his deck is so unfair, right? Like, Matthew is casting, one spell a turn. John Popo is casting, 3 cantrips. Gets back a free Arclight Phoenix, fires off free spells for, cost reduction. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, Manamorphose into, Manamorphose into a Faithless Looting, into Fire, what's that? Fiery Temper. That's a turn 2. Yeah, looks like his hand is mostly set up. Takes a scry. Looks like he leaves it on top. Matthew with a relatively powerful hand, but I don't think Liliana is the card that you really want in this matchup. Starts off with a Serum Visions. Now gets to sculpt the top of his deck. I'm gonna leave both cards on top. I think he leaves a land on top, which is probably gonna draw next turn with the Faithless Looting. Hi, Cass.
What's up?
Yeah, this is what we call the
Oh my gosh.
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone?
Yeah, because
Why?
it's like round 3, and we all want to go home, but we're taking it home.
Yeah, man. You gotta finish what you start.
Chill out, relax.
Yeah, this matchup will either end really quickly or in a moderate amount of time.
Oh, the moderate amount of time, but it's not going to go to time,
It
right?
won't go to time.
It won't go to time. Yeah, I was saying like John Popo. I think John Popo has quite the upper hand here. Matthew's gonna find it a little bit difficult to deal with John Popo's deck pre-sideboard.
Yep.
But I think post-sideboard this should not be an issue.
Yeah, post sideboard is much easier because you got the graveyard hit for recurring threats.
Yep.
Whereas game 1, you're like, you 1 for 1, then he brings back his Phoenix, and you're like,
It's
feels
like,
kind of bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Bob here makes an appearance. Lightning Bolt does get rid of that.
Yeah, I mean, you always gotta kill Bob.
Yeah.
Bob is I think that may be the Bob silent, Matthew. I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know, man. It feels bad.
Haurian, man. Haurian.
Haurian.
I don't know. Yeah, Bobs are pretty expensive.
Yeah, they didn't reprint them, and I think they have been. I mean, they haven't really
MM17 lah. MM17 still okay.
they didn't reprint in MM17. They reprinted in 15. I think 15's.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while. It's just that I think
Bob some love.
Yeah, I think just that Jund and Abzan hasn't been so favored recently. So like, I mean, even though Dark Confidence are expensive, they're nowhere near like the $80-ish they used to be individually.
I don't know. I think it was more like 90 to $100, right? Like
And the scary part
Dark
is
Confidence.
next set they're gonna print Lavinia and more humans, and Dark Confident is a human.
Yeah.
So
I
I don't know what's he's thinking of the humans prints, but yeah, it's just getting scarier and scarier. Every time you think of human prints, it's just
Hey man, Lavinia is like badass. I love the art. I love the like I told you so. You screwed up.
Yeah,
You screwed up,
that's a
Jace.
flavor text, right?
Yeah. That's a flavor text for like the normal cards. Like, yeah, it's like I told you so, and now she's on the run.
But I think it's kind of a bank told you so, because like in the context of the told you so, it's like, hey man, I told you not to go and fight some interdimensional dragon, and now the guilds are like screwed. Then you're like thinking, am I more worried about a small guild or one universe, or am I scared about this interdimensional dragon bad guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, you'd be more worried and pressed to deal with the interdimensional dragon bad guy, right? I think.
Oh man, if he makes John Popo like discard the Fiery Temper, that feels so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, JPP here just not finding the cards that he wants.
Flashback the Faithless Looting. Try to get some cantrips into his hand, or more Phoenixes to dump. Hopefully, he draws more.
Oh gosh, that's pretty bad. Those are pretty bad cards to draw. Discards 2 lands and not the Fiery Temper, which is he's keeping that for for a future use.
Yeah, I think that he doesn't need to throw the manners cost because like Matthew's life is 18.
Yeah.
He has no
It's
the
no
fire
real-
tempers can use to kill another Bob or relevant threat, so it
Mhm.
doesn't need to throw it.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
like a
this,
tireless tracker without
tireless
the
tracker, yeah.
+1/+1. This card is ridiculous though. This card is just
Man, I hate tireless tracker. I have always hated
like
tireless tracker.
with a burning passion, like a fire,
with a fiery
a
temper.
fiery temper.
Oh, is that a Faithless Looting?
No.
That's an awesome draw.
Yeah, though I do think that Tireless Tracker is a relatively balanced card. I don't
Yeah,
think
okay.
it's balanced, but it is really annoying.
Yeah, it's not broke.
Yeah,
I think that's what I was trying to go for, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not broke
but it's
enough,
powerful.
but somehow it's powerful. So yeah, before Matthew's turn, of course, it has to go away. Bye bye. But I think a Liliana is a follow up, which will be great. Hello.
Yeah, this is rough.
Yep. Woof woof.
No, as in rough, as in
Ah.
like sandpaper rough. Yeah, I think you can afford to discard the trophy in the hand.
I think you can discard the fatal push.
I'll keep push because everything in JPP's deck dies to push. But if you keep the trophy and you kill a threat, you give him a land. Whereas like the fatal
Yeah.
push,
Okay. Yeah.
fatal
True.
push won't give him a land.
That's true.
Yeah, so I think JPP is looking in quite bad shape. He's been running a bit unlucky.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. Like, look at that. That's 10 cards. That's the top. You know.
Oh,
Oh,
this is
Give it a try.
usually like the Yu-Gi-Oh moment, right? This is like the belief in the heart of the cards, bro. Maybe we'll get there with the power of friendship.
No, looks like he didn't. Manamorphose into Manamorphose into Manamorphose into Faithless Looting. Like draw two
Two Phoenixes.
Phoenixes and just dump the 2 Phoenixes, right?
Yeah,
Is that chart a course?
looks like it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Charco's really good card. Oh, this is Faceless Losing. Is that not Faceless Losing?
No, that's a lightning bolt. Okay, so the top card is the lightning bolt, but I don't know what the other 2 cards are.
Yeah.
He has to discard 1. I like that the idea, like chart a course, but like there are other cards that allow you to draw and discard, right?
I think the ones that are already playing are quite efficient, which is like looting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think Chart Cost is probably like in modern the next most efficient draw discard.
It's like still you get to draw a card.
Yeah.
Right. It's a net gain 1 card.
Yeah, I think most of the time for decks like these, they want the discard effect as well to enable some more like graveyard engine like this deck or like any other deck that has madness or like a graveyard interaction kind of deck. But yeah, Matthew with that treetop village awkwardly staring down his fatal push in his hand
Alright, so Manamorphose
into is that charm?
is that charm? Draw 2. Wow, he has drawn so much of his deck and still can't find.
A thing in the eyes
Sticker,
or
yeah.
like a phoenix. I think he plays Red and Reveler, so that's like top 20 cards with like 0 of the 12 threats they play.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, that's pretty bad luck.
Pretty bad running. Not gonna be able to discard cards. Oh wow, Mission Briefing. Mission Briefing is a cool card. Let's
Yeah.
bring it up. Mission Briefing.
Double stamp caster without legs. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Actually, I like Mission Briefing a lot. I'm surprised like it's not being used more, like being abused more. I think this is probably the shell that you abuse it, right? Because like you mentioned, it's Snapcaster without legs.
Yeah.
The best part about it is that it doesn't have legs.
Yeah.
Like it's instant. It's it's an instant spell.
I think the reason why and it ideally is so crazy in this deck is that you could Morphos, get double blue,
Mm-hmm.
then you could cast Mission Briefing
And then you Morphos again.
and Morphos, but then actually you're going like 6 cards deep because you Surveil 2, you draw a card. No, you draw
you're
a card
4
off the
cards
Morphos.
in, you're 4
You
cards
draw
in.
a card from the first Morphos, you Surveil 2,
and then you
then
draw
you-
another card from the Morphos.
you draw
again.
another card, and with the briefing, it's just,
But that takes
yeah.
that takes 4 mana. Like you
but
want to be
the
like
but the Morphos gives you back that mana for free, right?
correct.
Yeah.
So it still takes you 4 mana because like you 2 mana to cast the Morphos the first time, 2 mana to
Yeah.
cast the Morphos the second time.
So
but that will get you back your
Yeah.
Phoenix.
and that gives you a bunch of draw cards. It gets you much deeper into your deck,
Mm-hmm.
and it gives you like opportunities to go like Faithless Looting in your graveyard for like a next turn like flashback if you're on three lands or more.
Better 4-card combo or better 3-card combo and 3 mana would be like Morphos into Mission Briefing into Faithless Looting.
Yeah,
And then it'll be like, draw two Phoenixes, discard 2 Phoenixes, and bang, hit you for 6, son.
that's some
That's like magical Christmas land.
I mean, Christmas just passed, man. Like, if it was gonna happen, it would have
It
happened.
will happen,
yesterday.
yeah.
But no, it is not.
Christmas miracle.
It
Yeah,
is-
John Popo is just staring down the.
This
That's
aircon
something.
is just the absolute worst.
Dude, I pushed up the fins, man.
We're like in an article in this aircon room, man. It's like, jeez.
You have not been here in a long time, have you?
No, I off the aircon most of the time. It's just that you're not used to bracing this cold, man. It's like winter is coming.
Winter is here.
Yeah.
Winter is this aircon.
Wait, is it Kalita's main board?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
It is.
That's kind of interesting.
So discards a card. I think John Popo is like done here.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to like ultimate.
I think he's trying to see what he's playing, and then has a here like
Huh?
he's getting more information like deck count, right?
Okay.
So you might discard a Liliana from 10. You might figure out he plays 2 or 3 Lilianas. Though I think the chances are really slim, but there is a possibility. Now it's just gonna like give you like half your things.
No, it gets exiled.
Oh,
He gets a
yeah, and a 2/2. Man, I remember all those judge calls in BFZ and stuff like that. If my creature dies, do I get a 2/2 zombie?
What happens if this one dies and then the oh,
Yes.
come on, guys, read the card.
It's a replacement effect.
Yeah, so beats him for 6 points of damage.
Kalita's so ridiculous though. It
Yeah,
really is.
it's a good card.
Yeah.
You see, Kalitas is like broken level type card.
Yeah.
If it
man.
weren't so if it weren't costed at 4, right? Like
if it was 3, I think it'd be banned.
if
it
it were
might be
3,
banned.
if it were 3 and it was like a 1/2, it would be banned. 100%.
Yeah.
It can't be a 3/4.
In fact, if it was like 2 mana 0/1, I think that's still a slight
too
chance.
good.
I
That's too
think there's a
good.
slight chance it still get banned.
It's too good.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you lower the stats, like being a 3/4 life linker at 4 mana, I think almost hits the vanilla curve, right?
Yeah.
Having the ability where you kill opponents' creatures
To
and they
exile
get
it.
exiled.
And then you get a 2/2.
And then you get a 2/2, and then you can grow Kalitas. You know, instant speed. You can like get rid of your own zombies, and then grow Kalitas. Gross.
It's crazy. I mean, like, sometimes you're like, oh my goodness, all this aircon, I'm shivering. Sometimes you'll go through like the old collections we find at the shop, and then like all the stuff in the back room, and then we'll look at the old cards and like, wow, this is really bad.
This
and then
is
you realize these are the cards that you used to think like these are actually pretty okay.
like Verdant Force. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Then
man.
you look at Kalitas,
Main
4
force
mana,
of nature.
3/4 lifelink, exile, give you 2/2, can grow instant speed. In 3 mana, if I'm not wrong, it's a 3 mana activation to sacrifice the zombie
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make it
yeah.
give +2/+2.
Plus
by
two,
the
plus
way.
2, yeah. It's not like, this gets like +1/+1 counter, or just like gains indestructible for this turn.
Yeah,
or something.
man,
It's
these
like,
like some of these creatures are just like absolutely bonkers, right?
no, even the bad creatures, dude, like artifact, the artifact guy, the
Which artifact?
2 mana, the one from Kaladesh or either Revolt, 2 mana, 3/1, and then you can sacrifice an artifact, gains indestructible, +1/+1 counter.
Oh, sounds really familiar.
Yeah, I can't remember what the card's
Yeah.
name is.
All I know is the power level of cards is just absolutely like it's skyrocketed. It's just like what 5 mana 6/6. Even that sounds like too lousy now. It needs to be like a 5 mana like 7/7 for it to be even remotely considered to be good. That's the stage of Magic we're in right now, right?
Oh, man, but like you have to you have to see like last time spells were like awesome.
Maybe
Right,
your spells were
were-
so much better.
1 mana draw 3 cards, like that
Yeah.
was obviously 1 mana draw 3 cards and put 2 cards back. Yes, still, you're not doing it right, Watsy.
Yeah, so there's never like a good balance, and I mean, you think about the old like vintage and like legacy days back in 9.3 and 9.4, the mechanics were so unforgiving. I think that's the real issue. That's why like the creatures just skyrocketed, right? Because you had like such intricate mechanics, like damage on the stack. You had, like,
damage
you
on
like
the stack.
you had like mana burn, and you had ways to like interact
when
with
you-
your
yeah.
opponent so many ways.
And I think when you got rid of that, it's like, okay, so now we can make the creatures
More powerful.
like more powerful
Yeah.
because there isn't this interaction anymore. Like Mock
Yeah.
Fanatic, man, that card used to be like awesome.
Yeah,
One
like-
mana I can trade with 2/2.
Yeah,
Like-
it was crazy. Like with the damage on the stack, you sack it, and it's like,
bro.
what? This don't make no sense. if it's
But I damaged it.
yeah, if he's not there anymore, what does he still do damage to my guy, man? What's going on, man? Yeah, I used to be super confused when I was young playing Magic because of like damage on the stack and then like all the different nuances of Magic. But I think that's what was one of the primary factors for driving Magic to be so popular
Yeah,
at that point of time.
well, also given that it's probably like the only other game or the only other card game with like really good mechanics, right?
Yeah.
Like, I played a lot of card games when I
Really?
was a kid. You play like Star Wars?
No, man, I think
Did you play like Battlefield?
no,
Battletech, sorry, Battletech.
I think the only card games I played when I was young was like Pokemon, and then
oh yeah,
Magic,
Pokemon too.
and like maybe the first generation of Yu-Gi-Oh, where the rules were like
Simple.
not explicitly stated. So when you play a bit of Magic and you read a card and you think it does something and then it doesn't do that thing, so Yu-Gi-Oh was really strange. I think there was a particular card. So I think I tried Yu-Gi-Oh when I was primary 6, which is 12 years old. So there's a card that says, I think it's called like Monster Reborn or something. So you can put like a card from the grave, like a monster card from the graveyard into play. So I read it. It doesn't say your graveyard or opponent's graveyard. So
So
it
he
was
was like, okay, I want to take your creature.
yeah, and then I'll just take your creature, and it's like, what? That doesn't
No,
seem right. Then-
that's not right.
So I was like, okay, no. Then the next part,
Now I
was-
need to reverse this.
Yeah.
Oh, the only creature in my graveyard is like this dark elf thing, which
Yeah.
is like 100 points.
and then so I remember. Okay, I mean, being 12 years old and not everybody reading the rules. I think at one point in time I was doing the bazaar back that like strategy. So you would keep 7. I think it was a maximum hand size hand. Not play anything. Draw a
5,
card.
yeah.
Then
And
go to
then
this
discard,
card,
yeah.
this card. Then next turn like Monster Reborn, like some crazy thing. Because there's like no restrictions or like no specific rulings. And I was like, so I started beating a bunch of people using a strategy. I was like thinking to myself, this
That can't be right.
don't seem like the right way to play, but this seems like what the card says it's supposed to do. So after some point, I thought the game was quite ridiculous, and then I just stopped playing it. Yeah, I think I still have the metal tin of like random nonsense cards.
Yeah, they might actually be.
Nah, I think I didn't keep them properly. It's like probably like
oh
like
crap,
like play on the floor, no sleeves kind of thing.
dude.
Hey man, you're a kid, you didn't know that this game was gonna last till like primary 2 or the next year.
That's true. That's why like a lot of the alpha beta unlimited cards.
Yeah, so badly
Uh,
damaged.
Maybe not the alpha beta unlimited because that was very rare to find in Singapore, right?
But the revised stuff.
Man, they are badly
Yeah.
damaged. I have a whole, like, I have 2 boxes, two shoe boxes worth of like, no, I have a lot of shoe boxes worth of like old cards
Uh-huh.
that people have graciously donated to me,
Okay.
thinking like, oh, Make plays Magic, let's dump the cards on him. Yeah, they're worthless, and they're all like trashed.
Just because they're old don't mean they're worth money.
Yeah,
guys.
exactly. I was like, yeah, Mick will appreciate this. Like, no,
And
Mick
it's just giving
doesn't.
me more junk
Yeah.
that I have to sift through to make sure it is junk.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I should dump
Yeah.
the cards here
No, God, no. Then we gotta sort them. Like, what? Why will you do this to us, man?
because I have the cards.
So we're gonna game 2. I think John Popo gonna go for Mulligan, and Matthew's gonna keep his 7.
Yeah, well, Matthew, if he's got any number of surgical extractions in hand,
Yeah.
I think he's got this game covered, right? Like John Popo, his plan of attack is not that great, especially against like Matthew's sideboard plan.
I mean,
but-
you could play Amulet of Safekeeping. That's one way to,
yeah,
to
okay.
beat it.
Yeah, but John Popo, I mean, like John Popo can go off on like turn 2.
Yeah.
Right. Turn 2 you go Manamorpho, like turn 1 you go Faithless Looting.
Mm.
Turn 2 is like Manamorpho's Faithless Looting into Fiery Temper.
But
And
those
bang.
are like the Christmas land hands, man.
I know, but it
Yeah,
happens,
it
dude.
does, it does.
It happens.
I agree. But I do think that I think the card they should really consider playing is like playing a couple of teamer battle rates just for the lols.
What?
Yeah, because you saw the standard, the Pro Tour, right? Unfortunately, the match that Jin Hao lost to Yuya, one of the games in between the rounds, where he just like Phoenix and then did a bunch of stuff and then killed Jin Hao for like 18.
Yeah.
So we need the modern equivalent of that. So we need like a teamer battle rage or something of that sort, and make this deck like absolutely bonkers, like just unbelievably dumb.
That's a bad card to include. But I do like the whole idea of like drop the Drake and then
Yeah.
put on like +1/+1 haste.
The
and all that shit,
maximize velocity.
Maximize velocity.
Maximize velocity is
It's dumb.
it is badly designed.
Yeah.
Clearly, this should not have been 1 mana. Something was wrong when they decided this would be a 1 mana card.
And they made the the 3 mana deal 2 damage card. Was that direct current or something like that, right?
I think direct current beacon
direct
bolt or
voltage.
something.
No, Beacon Bolt is the other one. The one that deals damage to creatures.
Yeah. I think I remember that card.
Direct current?
I
Direct
think so.
voltage, whatever.
It has the aftermath thing as well, right?
Yeah.
can't
The
resist.
jumpstart.
Yeah, jumpstart. Sorry.
You could have made that 2 mana and 2 damage, right? You
But-
do not have to make that 3 freaking mana. Like
no.
double red, that would be fine. Like double red and and 1 generic is like too much. So
Yeah, then they give you like a 1 mana, give +1/+1 haste, and then you can recur it from your graveyard. Yes, that's a good idea. With all the
Okay.
flying phoenix with X powers.
So this is where we see
So
Jumpopo like
if only we had like a soundboard, then we could play like the the epic sex here, the do 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 do. Do you know the song like they always play and like
holy smokes, dude!
oh my god
What did I say?
yeah.
What did I say? Only missing the fiery temper.
Yeah, but it's still an insane start for turn 2 with the and it's thankfully it's balanced. There's only 1 phoenix and Matthew did not have a surgical extraction in his hand.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the hand that you should have kept, right?
Yeah, so I think that once again, this is a lot of the problems of playing Magic is that people keep what they feel is a relatively okay hand,
What?
but actually the hand isn't like sufficient enough to like
To
beat- and
that's one of the that's one of the downfalls. Like you have to
Yeah.
think about, like, okay,
is this
can
really enough for the matchup?
yeah, can I win this game with this? Looks like Matthew has part of that covered, right? Like he's got the
Dampling Sphere,
Dampling Sphere. He's also got
Brutality. He has a Fatal Push. I can't recognize those green cards. So he has 2 Fatal Push, 1
Scavenging
Brutality.
Oozes.
Yeah.
So I think he can go like Scavenging Ooze, like eat up the Faithless Looting first.
Yeah.
That's
Though-
for sure.
Though I think it's really, really slow because now he's on the clock, and the ooze will prevent him from getting from future phoenixes, but it kind of defeats the purpose of having damping sphere because then John Popo will not drop a phoenix into the graveyard unless he's very sure that he can recur it for like
Right.
yeah
Like
so-
right then, right?
yeah.
No, but by then it's too late because
yeah exactly
you eat the Scavenging Ooze. It's more of a deterrent rather than an answer. right?
like a solution. Yeah, so I feel I don't know how I feel about damping sphere.
Damping Sphere is interesting. Like the
Mm.
approach here is that you're basically fighting against a storm deck, right? It's quote unquote it's a storm deck.
I feel that it may not be a storm deck because they only they get maximum value. They get like multiple phoenixes, but given if you play that strategy and you keep a hand that plays long, you end up you're gonna end up getting punished because then they can cast those multiple spells anyway, and they'll get their phoenixes back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I like this plan. Like if like Matthew had like
Oh
ley
man,
line.
come on! You can eat the Faithless Looting. You know you can eat any card. Come on.
Maybe you're skipping mana for like a fatal push because it was.
But what would die?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was hoping that.
I mean, okay, so you eat up, like you get to eat up the Faithless Looting.
Yeah, maybe the plan was. But even so, it's wrong because if you're hoping that John Popo bolts your ooze and then you revolt to kill the phoenix,
He's
if
gonna
you
get
if you're gonna do it, you still eat something, right? Or you eat something if that wasn't the case, and then the turn would be yours.
All right. Okay, so he goes instead for a
Collective brutality.
collective brutality. I probably would escalate to all three modes.
Actually,
maybe.
yeah, I guess he wants to keep the removals in his hand. I guess
Wow. Wow,
Spell pierce.
Spell pierce.
That's bad.
And yeah, and Matthew here looks like he's a little bit caught.
Yeah, I think that's really bad.
Oh,
Faceless
fiery temper,
looting,
yeah.
faceless
No,
looting,
that's
fire
a
tempers,
fiery temper, yeah. So he can be like fiery temper you this turn, bolt next turn.
No, but he needs to draw the bolt. That's the thing. Oh, what's going on?
So bolt the scavenging ooze. Okay, so gets rid of the scavenging ooze finally.
Okay,
That should have happened last turn, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he was expecting, but I think John Popo played that. I mean, he didn't make a mistake there because if he had waited to bolt and then he would have given an opportunity for Matthew to revolt and use a fatal push to kill the Phoenix.
That's true.
Yeah, so at least he didn't make that mistake.
No, I
with
would have bolted the face.
bolted
right.
the face.
Yeah.
I
I would have bolted the face.
I guess.
Right? Like then this turn, what you're doing is to fiery temper the face.
fiery temper the face.
And after you win.
Yeah, I guess maybe John Popo felt that he wanted to play like the safe and longer route.
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah.
bit dangerous to like.
You're giving
play
your
against, like,
opponent
Matthew,
chances
yeah.
to draw cards into outs
Mm.
when he has like you've seen like the Kalitas. You assume there's some amount more graveyard hit like now with Scavenging Ooze. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, the fiery temper should have gone to the face last turn. Come on. Come on.
Maybe I think John Popo was just playing really conservatively when I'm not sure what he's playing around. Maybe he's waiting for like a response. Like if Matthew goes like kitchen swings to have enough ammo to respond to the kitchen swings.
Okay.
Something like that. That would be the only like situation, right, to play that conservatively, I think.
Yeah, he could have at least played a Seven Visions this turn to set up the draw for next turn. Because like
Yeah.
he's gonna win, right? Like
Yeah.
he just needs to wait for Matthew's answer.
Oh, that's bad. So now he has the Kalitas, he has Fatal Push and his Seal of Ruins, but he might not have enough time to do all three in sequence to get the Kalitas and Fatal Push Revolt.
So float that mana.
Oh, there's two Phoenixes right at the bottom of the deck. That's,
That's far away.
yeah.
Pretty far. So yeah, I don't know. I think John Popo here missed a really big opportunity to close this game. There we go. So fatal push,
Fuse Batman, 2 mana Fatal Push. Fuse
and then he's gonna eat up the
Phoenix.
Phoenix, right? Unless there's a counter spell. Okay, so
so he
in response, this is way too conservative. Like I don't like this at all.
I think he lowered his chance of winning by playing in a sequence. Yeah. But I think he has to commit to this plan now because of the way the previous turns were played.
Yeah.
Uh
Also, that fatal push costs 2 mana.
Yeah, he
somebody
tapped 2.
got
Yeah,
also-
you know it's
No,
correct.
he didn't. He
So-
tapped 2 for the
Yeah.
this thing,
Okay, let
right?
me
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
mine
Can
now.
you? The fatal push costs 2 mana instead. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, my bad, Cass.
Testing.
My bad, Cass. My bad.
I forgot there was
You also, right? Yeah.
Yeah, look at a few of ruins. I thought it was
It's like, yeah, that's a spell. Sorry, Cass. My bad.
It's okay. Everybody had a long day of work. Everybody, it's little mistakes.
Alright, so Arclight Phoenix goes down, and John Popo here actually has, if he's got like 3 cantrips, so he drew the land. That's great. So he needs to set up like 3 cantrips for the land
do you
to
set
work.
up 3 cantrips with dampings? Yeah, that's really bad.
Oh,
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
Sorry,
You do
I forget that sometimes there's talented plays and talented cards. That being one of them.
it. Draws and then sets up the next 2 cards.
my
I
God.
believe there is
Is it a Morphos?
Yeah, that's a Morphos. No, that goes to the bottom. That goes straight to the bottom.
No, but he needs to cast 3 spells, right? So he casted 2. Morphos to
last-
set him up for 4, right?
No, but he's not drawing this turn.
Yeah,
so
he's
the
not drawing
last
this
spell
turn.
is already in his hand, which is
Yeah.
a Faithless Looting. So now he needs to just put another Arclight Phoenix into the graveyard.
I'll find a bolt.
Or
Sting in the eyes and lightning axe.
yeah,
Too bad you can't lightning axe your opponent's face.
in response, right?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
So you get Phoenix back. Phoenix swings for 3, and now Matthew's back down to
Lightning bolt range.
Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah, that's rough.
I would have kept though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have a 1-1 game. I think that was well played by John Popo. I mean, it could have been played better.
There were a few decisions, right, that John Popo had to should have made in order to like secure the win.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
a bit earlier on.
Playing too conservatively can come back and bite you because
Hey, you should know about that.
Yeah, man. I'm a worrywart. I'm a natural worrywart. Outside of Magic and in life, I'm a worrywart. I worry about everything.
I think no, even in Magic, like I think when you were running the blue-white control deck,
Yeah.
like you play way too conservatively.
Yeah. There's So I like to play decks that
They're reactive.
they're reactive and gives me like space to worry about things because I'm just that kind of player. I'm not like I don't have like the devil sitting on my shoulder. It's like just do it, just do it. It's like the Star Wars meme that just do it. You know, I'm not that kind of guy.
I love players who like new modern players, especially during that period of time where the what's that Kikijiki the Splinter Twins. Yeah, Splinter Twins was not banned, right? Because they'll be like just balls to the wall, right? They don't know fear at all.
Yeah.
They don't know consequence. It's like, turn 3, end step,
Yeah.
flash in,
Yeah.
Pestamite.
It's like you have it, bro. I have it. Yeah.
Flash in Pestamite to 3 open mana,
Yeah.
by the way.
It's just like there's no card in my mind that can be this, so I cast it.
I cast it, I tap down one of your lands, which, that's irrelevant, but you still got like 2 open mana. Then I just cast Splinter Twin. I win,
Like,
and you win, and you
Yeah.
win.
One thing, I mean, I'm just not the kind of player. Like, even though I've played, like, I would say I've played plenty of all the different kind of archetypes in Magic, like combo, all-in decks, aggro decks, mid-range decks, and control. I think that my personal general play style is either I play an aggro deck, which just like turn your cards to the right and hope you get there, or I play a control deck. Or I play a mid-range deck that's ridiculous, like casting like Him to Thor and Leo Volts, where like even if you worry, there's only so much worrying you can do because everything else is just left to like chance and like Him to Thorax, it's just So but I think in part it's like a bad habit. Like it's same with any kind of deck you play. If you're overthinking and over worrying, sometimes it's just like
you get stuck, right? You get stuck in what we call like the loop, and it's hard to get out of it because at some point like you just have to say I'm gonna go. I need to win this game, right?
Yeah.
And some players just don't have the ability to do that.
I think personally it's in part to do with the ability to rationalize certain situations and think about like hard probability. And because like although some people would say it's a very intuitive thing, I don't think it's actually very intuitive because
no, you have to learn that.
Yeah, you have to learn. You have to learn how to calculate your percentage chances.
Oh,
And that's something that doesn't come naturally. Oh my goodness, this hand, man.
Jeez.
1 blue mana. I mean, you have more force for the blue mana, then you're off to the races. Just need to find that Phoenix, and then boom, explosions.
Boom strings.
Yeah.
Does Arclight Phoenix come back during your opponent's turn?
No,
right?
it comes
Only
back
during
at the
your turn, right?
beginning of combat on your turn, I
On
believe.
your turn?
Yeah.
Can we
if
check,
it
like,
comes
Arclight
back on
Phoenix?
if it comes back on your opponent's turn, that's like perma blockers, man.
I don't know. You could maybe not
Yeah, beginning of combat on your turn.
on your turn. Okay. Alright.
This kind is ridiculous enough, man. We don't need it to be,
like
to be
come back
any
during
like
your
any more.
opponent's turn. What?
Yeah, you don't need it to be any more sillier than it is right now.
I love the flavor text is kind of cool. Some storms never blow over, and this will never go away.
Yeah, unless
Like
you
this-
get banned, then it's gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No,
I
but
don't-
it's
I don't
never
think
gonna
it's
get banned
never
in
gonna get
standard,
banned. Yeah, it's never gonna get banned. It's not like format. It's not format warping. It's just so good that every format is trying to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's like that's
oh
fair.
shit!
That's
It's
fair.
surgical extraction.
Is
Yeah,
that
Morphos.
extraction?
Yeah, it's a surgical extraction with the Morphos.
Alright, so he casts the second Morphos, draws another card. Is there another mana Morphos?
That'd be quite.
That would be really
I
funny.
think he's trying to find the island.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
I
if he
think
hasn't
mill
found it-
himself.
yeah.
I seriously think you mill yourself, right?
Maybe, yeah, I think you still mill yourself, even if you worry about him having the second surgical in his hand. Because if he has two surgicals in his hand, you lose anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a mana Morphos in hand?
I can't tell. But if it's the third Morphos, that's pretty handsome.
Oh wow! Okay, so it's a Drake.
Okay.
What?
I think that's okay. We just need to see like
He's
some,
like second blue mana. Okay, so then in that case, I think you mill Matthew, right? You don't mill yourself.
yeah. But he has to make the decision soon, because if not, the mana is going to go to waste.
Mm.
But yeah, I think you toss scout yourself. How to get your land off the third card and then
Looks
be able
like-
to cast a Drake.
Yeah. Thought scour yourself and then lightning bolt your opponent. Looks like what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
No, I think you thought scour your opponent, right? Not yourself.
Wait, do you?
Because you want to draw the island. Oh,
Oh my
oh,
goodness.
there you go. That's why I'm saying, right? Like,
No, I mean.
no. You want to draw that island, right? You do not want to mill, like, the islands. So this is where we talk about like probability.
Yeah, so
like-
so if your deck is 20 lands and you're running you're running your deck of 1/3. The problem is the sequencing, right? Because there's 3 cards involved in Thought Scour with Thought Scour itself. So 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So the problem is which of these 3 could have been the
But
island.
you're gonna draw 2 cards,
Yeah.
right? You're gonna draw 2 cards off the Thought Scour.
Yeah.
There's no point in you needing to look deeper.
Yeah, that's true.
You need to draw the cards.
Yeah.
Right. So he unfortunately draws an island. It looks like he is, planted a new card on top as
Yeah,
well.
Serum Vision setting up for the next few turns. And
So yeah, that could have been like
yeah, that
really
could have been like
bad.
game changing. And there's Field of Runes for like a really bad time because everything is basic at the moment.
But he
Yeah.
could blow up his own stuff. And yeah, and he
Yeah,
can't
he could.
activate the treetop village either, which
Yes.
is
Where's the
terrible.
green mana, bro? Where's the green mana, man?
Right.
LTV, man. LTV is just such a good card. Lay on the veil.
so it's weird, right? It's weird that
Mhm.
like it's okay. So lightning bolt there takes it down to 1.
Mm-hmm. I mean that gives John Paul time to cast the Phoenix and have a turn if he reads that Matthew doesn't have a removal, but Matthew does have a removal. So
Yeah, but I mean,
that's
like,
just- you still might have to take that line of play anyway.
yeah, exactly.
Because if he doesn't have the removal, that ensures that your Drake kills the Liana, and if he draws a creature, your Drake is much bigger and your clock's much faster than
Mhm.
whatever Matthew can put out.
Actually, if John Popo here has Arclight Phoenix, I think you should cast it.
Yeah, but he cast the
Arclight
Drake.
Phoenix?
This
Oh,
Drake,
no, okay,
this
so
Drake,
Drake
by the
just
way, is such a ridiculous. It's not.
It's such a powerful card, right? It's like 4 mana for X4 flyer.
This-
Fine.
This is one of those cards where I question its rarity.
Why is it a common?
Yeah, it's so one is bad because it's an uncommon slot, which means your draft you could run into multiple of these, which could be really really bad. And then I think of a card that like what's 3 or 4 mana that's really powerful. There's a mythic like in like the times I drafted like Brimas and cards like those were like
Those were like back-breaking cards,
Yeah,
like
back-breaking
Night of. Okay, but
yeah, but
Night
you
of
see,
Blade Hole and stuff. No, but you see, it's
But
like
this is-
double blue, double red.
yeah, but this guy can fly and enters
This
place
guy
and,
can fly.
and draws you a card. So this guy has
Draws you a
evasion.
card.
this guy has evasion. This guy is self-replacing, and its X power it grows over time, right? And it's uncommon. So then you think about if with all these like stats that comes along, doesn't it feel like a mythic kind of card, or at least a rare? I don't know. It feels really strangely placed. That's all.
Assassin's Trophy does get rid of
The Drake.
Drake.
But Matthew doesn't have any cards in hand. Oh wait, does he have
He's
one?
got one, yeah. But I don't know whether he wants to take up the Liliana.
I think he might not. Depending on what's in his hand.
I agree with you. Like it should have stopped at like X4 flying, power equals to the number of spells in your graveyard and exile. Should not have bloody drawn you a card.
Yeah, because the Enigma Drake, right, is 3 mana, X3, and it doesn't draw
you a card.
but it flies. So that's okay as uncommon because there's no self replacement, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, you pay one extra. You pay one.
You pay one
extra
extra
mana for the ability to get spells from either your graveyard or exile.
Yeah.
I think that when the people who made that card was like thinking like,
yeah, man.
yeah, maybe hard.
Sometimes I think the people at R&D are just like,
maybe if you drew and discard a card, I think that would make it worse, right?
yeah.
It'll make it like 100 times worse.
Oh.
It's like you draw a card up that like, okay, so it was supposed to be a 3/4, now it's a 4/4. Yeah,
that's really really bad. The 7 vision setting up.
double faithless looting into.
But right now he really needs a fiery lightning axe to get rid of the Kalitas because every turn the Kalitas on board means that if Matthew top decks a removal, that means bye bye Phoenix forever.
That's true.
And gives him a 2/2.
And like he's getting back.
And life, right?
Yeah, he's
losing
getting
on like
back life,
the race as well.
Alright, so a braid on a lightning bolt.
Yeah, so
okay, so he
he-
does get rid of it. Two
Yeah.
spells to get rid of that one Kalitas.
Yeah.
Oh, now he draws the Damping Sphere.
Yeah, it's the matchup is kind of looking bad. I do feel that the
No, I don't think that's the
I,
way to
I
forward.
do feel that the way the game is unfolded actually all started with turn 1
Why?
because of the surgical.
Right, he
Like,
should have kept it,
he
right?
didn't need to surgical the Morphos because the most important thing is to remove the threats he's trying to dig into, right? That gives you like much more time because like if you've seen like Thing in the Eyes and you've seen Venom Reverse, you it's a bit slower and they don't have evasion, so you can cast like normal threats or have Treetop Village block them or Goy block them. But Phoenix just flies with your head as the rock deck because none of your threats fly.
Yeah, you don't have reach. You don't have.
Yeah.
Okay, so your Assassin's Trophy that away, but honestly, John Popo like just needs one more mana,
Yeah.
and then he can like chain 3 cantrips. Wow, a second Liliana.
Okay,
Yeah.
now that's bad because now if he had the 3 cantrips, it's not
It's gonna be
2.
2 cantrips.
Yeah, that's not great. And is that spell pierce?
Yeah, that was a spell pierce.
Oh, that's
No, that would have worked.
that's like
that would
that's like shed a tear kind of feed moment. I think nice is really good. It forces Matthew to wait. The
no,
Damping
he needs
Sphere.
to pay.
Wait,
No, he needs to
Yeah,
pay
yeah.
a second one for Damping Sphere.
yeah, Damping Sphere is all spells cast, not just
Yeah.
instant sorceries. So he needs to pay that taxation. Man, this card feels like the government, man.
The garment is
garment.
out for you.
You gotta pay the tax if you want the good stuff, man.
Okay, so discard 2 cards.
But yeah, these Damping Sphere is a really good card. Like, yeah, I mean, now that we've witnessed Damping Sphere in action, I don't question.
It makes sense. It makes sense,
It
right?
makes
Because
sense.
it's a storm deck, right? But and John Popo here doesn't need to get up to 6 lands to pull off his combo because like he goes mana morphos, or mana
Yeah.
morphos into cantrip, and then gets back all his goodies.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, and these are haymakers after haymakers just
these are
entering the
really
battlefield.
really good top decks. Even though he doesn't have a single other forest, this game has progressed pleasantly well for Matthew. I think.
Yes, I agree. John Popo here needs to crack that, or needs to use one of his faithless doings. I feel,
Yeah.
but looks like he's not gonna. Looks like he's not gonna fire off.
I think it's this bad. This is looking real bad. I mean, if Matthew drew any other sequence, I think the game would have been drastically different in terms of outcome. Yeah, because like he needed he had the sphere but no removal, so he had sphere removal and then Lily into Lily into threat, which is something that John Popo can't deal with currently, and that's always a bad
break.
thing.
And like a dispel. Okay.
Yeah. So now he has a slight chance, but even so, the slight chance is not great because you flashback. If you have to flashback looting, that's 3 mana, and you don't have now you don't have your Morphosis to like bring you back.
Yeah. You don't have like free spells.
Yeah,
right?
and he needs to discard. He has one
okay,
Phoenix.
so faithless looting here.
Yeah, there's
draw
a
2.
small chance. He just needs to hit 2 Phoenixes and a red spell.
He needs a 1 mana spell.
Red spell. But it seems like the cards he drew off looting was the Delta and a something. I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know what the other card that he drew is, but like he's discarding 2 lands. And so I think the dream here is dying
It's
very quickly.
Yeah, because now then you will need 2 Phoenixes to get rid of Liliana, or because you have no cards in hand, you can't afford to like lose the Phoenix like the Edict effect.
Yep.
And that's another turn, and every turn the Tidal Striker is growing bigger and bigger. Your opponent's getting further and further away, out of reach. Is this? Yeah.
Yeah, go peek at what's in his hand, or take up the Liliana.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
What was
It's a 2 mana spell.
Oh, so
Is that charm?
Oh, Fuse Batman.
Yeah. Yep. Yuppie.
Maybe. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I guess is that charm is still better than playing a 0 mana cantrip, like in the all-in, I guess in what could be called like an all-in version where they play Gacha instead. Because at least is that charm you can afford to have the discount effect to throw like the Phoenixes into the graveyard.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's discard 2 cards too, right? Which is
Yeah, I think it's a draw 2 discount too, if I'm not wrong.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, so this
Faithless
is
Looting, yeah, but Faithless Looting like not gonna be very relevant here,
I
right?
forget black green feels like sometimes like the money deck. Like the Kalitas in his prime was like, how much was this guy, like almost $30 or something?
Yeah.
And then Tyler Striker is always like
Tyler
10
Striker
to
is
15.
still very
10 to
expensive
15
right now.
bucks. And then you play like the premium like Manlands, you play like Liliana, Goy.
Yeah. Oh. Cha-ching, cha-ching,
it's play money deck, man.
cha-ching.
But yeah,
And you play like Assassin's Trophies.
Hey man, I regret. I thought trophies. I
Pussers.
felt trophies weren't gonna go down, so I bought 3 trophies.
And now the
and-
last one.
No,
is,
I mean I
beckoning
don't
you.
need the 4th one, but I paid quite high for them, for my own personal use, because I felt that the price of trophy will probably drop to like 22, 25, but
How
never
much
lower
are they
than
now?
that. They're like $15 or something like you. I mean, 15
That's,
on
that's
ICG.
small.
Yeah,
That's
but I paid like a $10 premium, man. I was hoping they won't drop so much. It feels bad. It feels bad when you pay more. Always feels bad.
Feels bad. All right. If you want to see more feel bad moments, do join us this Saturday at 1 p.m. Singapore time for a bit more modern action.
We won't feel bad on Saturday because Saturday, for the SQ, we were seeing all the people who are try-harding, man. These people have played, they gotten the
Yeah, but
points.
so it feels bad. Like when they lose, like, oh
No,
no,
man.
I'm gonna not make it to the top 8. I'm not gonna get the
No, man, that's
championship
poor
points.
sportsmanship,
I'm
man.
gonna-
If you lose,
I'm a poor sportsman. I'm
I
a
know.
sore loser. No,
Hey, man.
actually, I'm not. I'm a very gracious.
yeah, I mean, okay. So the thing I reason to myself when I get a bad hand and Magic or don't draw lands is that there are times that I forget my opponent has those hands, and they haven't like given me the face like the, oh my god, I hate you.
Sure.
So I don't want to replicate that on other people. So I just I always, if I lose, even if it was a matter of being unlucky, I always shake my hand.
No, but it's not
No
a feel
problem.
bad. I wasn't referring to like the players feeling bad. I was
Oh.
referring to us feeling bad. Like watching players like leave disheartened and they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna make it into the seasonal qualifier, the maximum.
Well,
Yeah.
isn't then the only saying like get good? Like GIT good.
Yeah, usually I will do that, but like this is their last chance, right? Because like the previous 3 seasonal qualifiers, like yeah, you guys got another chance. Don't worry, keep going,
Wait,
keep
but,
going.
But there's always next year. There's always next year.
It's always next year. All right. So remember, join us this Saturday, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games, 1 p.m. Singapore time. Otherwise, just join us on the stream normally Wednesdays 8 p.m. Singapore time on twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games, or go watch the replays, youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games, and follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Twitter
Account.
outlets, wherever.
Outlets.
Yeah,
weird.
Grey Ogre, at Grey Ogre Games. And visit us on the web, greyogregames.com. Find out more about the invitationals and how you can compete next year.
Yep.
This year's like a little
like-
bit over. I don't think you can do like Thursday, Friday to get the QPs. Not enough time.
Well, I'm not suggesting this to anybody.
no,
but
you cannot. No,
I've
you
seen
cannot.
some people get drafts, and because we give QPs for drafts,
No.
yeah.
No, that's
I'm
too-
not
it's like-
finishing that sentence, but yeah,
All
drafts
right.
are on demand. So
All right, we'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.
bye bye.